I go to YouTube.
No, you're up now.
Okay.
You know what you're doing. Right.
So I'm here.
Yeah.
And they're there.
There. Yeah. Right.
What do I do now?
Well, we need to sort the fucking webcam out now, don't we?
Again.
Right. Right click. Properties. Switch it from one thing to another. And back to what it was. Right.
That's a charming angle.
Yeah. Click OK. Right.
Now go to YouTube.
Go to YouTube. Go to your stream.
I don't know where my stream is anymore. Hang on.
You could just go to your channel because it's a public stream.
Right.
Right.
That one?
That one. Well, fucking alright. Just top right of YouTube, your profile picture, your channel. Click that. Now, before it even has a chance, mute it. Alright. And now everything should be fine. Yeah, just it's on a delay.
Right.
You're holding it in front of the things.
Okay. Would it be any easier if I had a fucking computer with a built-in webcam?
Yeah, probably.
How much of a delay is there? It's still black.
We should have had the OBS window up. Put
Yeah.
the OBS window up. Put the OBS window up.
Is
Don't look at that. Look at OBS.
Right.
This is live. This is right now. This is like
Right.
yeah.
Okay. But I have to go back to YouTube to talk to people.
You do. When you set the camera up, is it set up?
I think so.
Is it at a nice angle?
No, but it'll
Are
do.
you comfortable?
No, but it'll do.
Fuck it. Go to YouTube. Right.
Right.
Now ignore everything. Ignore yourself. Look at the chat.
Okay. Hi Maria, can you hear me? Do that way, Marie.
Yeah.
Please say you can hear me, Marie. Otherwise, I'm just going to hide under the duvet. She's not answering me.
Yeah, because it's on a delay. It's on a real big fucking delay right now.
Right.
So what you've said will probably take like 20 seconds to get to her. Remember that delay I told you about, like phone calls?
Yeah, I know, but I've seen people on delays and it doesn't delay this long. But
Yeah,
anyway.
I know. Those people are on good internet. Those people are on Twitch. Those people are on like some sort of partner program on YouTube where they can control the delay.
She can hear me.
Yeah, she can hear you.
Hoorah!
Yeah.
Right, I'm just not going to look at myself because it's really confusing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you know what you can do as well? Hit pause
Ah!
on your stream because you're just viewing this.
Oh, I see.
So if you hit pause,
Right. I'm not...
like right now.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
Hello, Angie. Hello, Shima. Hopefully, this is going to work. Thank you very much.
It will work. Because if it doesn't, I'm going to fucking make it work.
I'm going to come back with a big stick and fucking break it.
I'm pretty sure there's a thing on YouTube as well. I think if you click this, the little three dots, you can pop out chat.
Ah.
Click that.
Go somewhere else entirely.
Click it right now. Now there's a second window.
And I can put that window over me.
Make it thinner.
Why?
Just do it. Right. Now, go to OBS.
Oh, I can put it in OBS and be on the
No.
right... Oh.
Now, hover over Chrome. go to that. And drag that wherever the fuck you want.
Cool.
So now you have a real-time feed of yourself and only you.
Hurrah.
And the chat.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
You do realise when I go to do this again, I'll have no clue what I'm doing?
Abso-fucking-lutely.
Okay, as long as you know that.
Yes. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up a fucking, like, second scene. There's a thing called scenes in OBS.
Yeah.
Where you have, like, shit set up. And then scene 2 is shit set up differently.
Right. So
I'm
I can
gonna
have
one, just the webcam, and then both.
Cool. And then I just click a button and it
You
works.
just click the scene. And
Right.
It changes it.
Okay.
It's a really fucking powerful piece of software, and it's free.
Yes. And I'm very old and confused.
Trust me, if it, like, even if you were more technically minded than you are now, you'd still need me. Or someone who, like, knew OBS or whatever.
I used to be able to do things before Fibro. Those were the days. Anyway. Hi everyone. I'm on and I'm staying on for as long as I'm on, and then I'm off again.
Until the internet shits the bed.
Yes.
Because it has kind of been shitting the bed for me recently, but...
It has at 9 o'clock, at 12 o'clock or something. It goes haywire.
Yeah. 12 o'clock what? PM, AM?
AM.
Must be that fucking thing.
Must be.
It's a depressing movie. Is it like Christmas, isn't it?
I'm waiting for Gremlins to come on. I like Gremlins at Christmas.
Oh, for context, Titanic's on the TV.
Oh, right, yeah. Talking like they know what we're talking about. They can see out the back of my computer.
Oh, totally. If you spin the camera around, yeah.
No, I'm not moving anything or touching anything.
But then again, if you film the TV, you're going to get a fucking DMCA strike
Yeah.
from fucking James Cameron.
You don't want to piss him off.
You're stealing my movie! And it's like, well, you stole the story of Terminator.
Yeah, there is that.
Double standards, mate.
Just a bit. Thank you.
You know what I'm going to try and do as well? I'm going to try and make like a easy, simple, just watch this fucking video and you can get it done sort of thing. And I'm going to send it to you. Or
Right.
give it to you on a USB stick. And you just watch that. You follow it.
Step by step, like I did for my mum with the video.
And it will fucking work.
You hit that age and you forget things. Hi, hello, darling. Hi, Cassie. This has been a feature film all of its own, hasn't it? Thank you.
Can I sleep now?
Yes, you can go to sleep now.
I have work in the morning.
See you later. Hello, movie man. Hello, Dee. I know, I needed tech support badly. I know what it is. It's like, can I just not click a button? Because it says on YouTube, go live. But it's not that easy. And I can't get my on-air thing to go on because I need to plug the webcam in. But it looks like it is on because the lights that are on the headboard are on. And I still don't know who sent me them. But thank you very much. They look very... I'll turn them off and you'll see the difference. They're so pretty. Pointing it in the wrong direction. Aren't they cute? Anyway, what are we chatting about, people, now that we're finally here? And for those that keep saying, why don't you show yourself? Here, oops, here I am, and look. There's the no hair. See? I shave it off. Well, I don't. My husband shaves it off. But show your hair. I haven't got any. Hi, baby Ma. Yeah, I just said. I have no hair. I always say I have no hair. Got a face made for radio. Yeah, that's probably why I do that then, isn't it? Narrating and reading books. Anything else you want to throw at me? There's nothing you can say, baby Ma, that my mother hasn't already said 1,000 times. Go on. What else have you got? Hello? How is everything? It's fine now I've got this working, Cassie. It was an absolute nightmare. I was just going to go to bed and leave it because I couldn't fathom it out at all. Hi, Angelica. Calling her Lardy. Yes, it's a play on the name Laurie, stupid. And the fact that she's £350 sort of has something to do with it. I never said I was anything wonderful. If you actually bothered to listen to my videos, you would hear me pulling myself apart. There's nothing you can say. I've heard it all. I don't trash Lisa and Laurie's looks. Oh, you are trust you what? Just getting started or thinking of something else? Whichever. If you read the comments and you listen to what I say, 9 times out of 10, I'm not saying anything about how they look. It's what they're doing. It's how they mistreat their families and their animals. That's what I talk about. How can anyone defend that vile person? Who knows, Cassie? They're insane. Unless they're them. Thank you, Elizabeth. Thank you, Marie. No, they can pull me apart all they want. I don't care. That's the thing. They think I'm going to go off crying or I'm going to delete them or block them like Lardas does. I'm not going to. That's not in me. Your channel is seen as a hate channel, so you're doing it wrong. Whatever. Evidently they know nothing about them. Obviously. I don't. Right, okay, Wandering Star. Tell me what I said. And is me saying Lardy's ugly worse than her saying she wanted me dead? Hi, Patty. She made fun of my children. She made fun of me. She said she wanted me dead. She said that she was going to send pit bulls over to my house to rip my face off. This was all before I did this channel. I didn't say you said anything mean, Wandering Star. You said I bash their looks all the time. Maybe it's a little bit of payback for what they did to me. Have you heard what Lardy said? She does, yeah. But that doesn't count, does it, Dee? They don't give a shit about what she's doing or what Lisa's doing. And the only thing they can come at me with, you're ugly, you're jealous. Well, if you think I'm ugly, you think I'm ugly. That's great, whatever. Don't care. But I am not jealous. It is below the belt, Shima. Hi, Cats in Hats. They don't know anything. They either believe all the bullshit that Lardy tells them when she does lives, and they can't be bothered to check it out and see what's true and what isn't true. So they go with what, you never show yourself. When you showed yourself, you had a load of makeup on and filters. I never use filters. I used one once, and it was a unicorn filter. I had a fucking unicorn horn sticking out the top of my forehead, and she said, oh, you can only come on with a fucking filter. Whatever. It's not what she does with her money, or his money, Wandering Star. It's the way she treats her family and her pets. How long... Can I ask you a question? How long have you been watching Lisa? Thank you, Shima. I'm here eventually, Diane, with the help of my son. Thank you, Cassie. Thank you, Patty. The delay thing's a pain. How do I pronounce that? Moonfire Buzz. How do I pronounce the PZ bit at the back? Arizona Princess never uses filters. Of course she doesn't. When I can figure it out, Cassie. I only just got here tonight. Thank you, Dee. How long is this delay? I'm waiting for Wandering Star to answer me. Because the thing is, if people just turn on for the Friday haul with Lisa, PZ, so it's Moonfire PZ. Okay, thank you. If they just tune in for that, and they want to see what she's bought and what's new and all the rest of it, and don't pay much attention to anything else, I can totally understand them saying, you're being evil, why are you being so mean to this woman? What I'm doing here, I'm trying to show why. I've got a video that says, why do I think Lisa's mean? You can watch that. Watch the one that I've pinned on my main page. All the people that commented to her about what she said about the poor woman in the elevator. They're the reasons I'm doing what I'm doing. She could buy whatever the fuck she wants. I don't care. She can have 9 million pairs of shoes. I couldn't give a shit. 5 years. Right. Is that every video she makes though, Wandering Star? Or just the haul ones or what? And do you I'm not saying you don't listen, but do you actually listen to everything she's saying? Because she's a covert narcissist, and these things, she shows you who she is, but you have to know what you're looking for, and that's why I made this channel. Moonfire PZ. I've watched Lisa since her first video. The last couple of years she's turned me off, so I only watch when you put out the review. Thank you. This live broadcast is brought to you by the Tucson School of Beauty and Dutch Bros. I want a Dutch Bros. I want to see what that cool whip top, flat top thing, whatever it is she was always going on about, is like. Thank you, Elizabeth. I know I don't have to justify myself, but when I don't ban anybody, I don't block anybody, I let everybody come on and say whatever they want to say, and I'm always open to discuss things with them. I find it easier to do it in a video. So if someone asks me a question, I'd rather do a video back than a big long written thing, because 9 times out of 10 when you write something, people don't get what you mean by what you've written. They always pick you up wrong. So I like people to come in and ask me and let me explain what I'm doing, rather than just come in and go, you're ugly, and run away. Do you know what I mean? Isn't this great, this neck? This is what I said. If I could get a bulldog clip on the back just to squish it out like that. And there's, like, see, people say I'm horrible about Lisa. I said she doesn't need her neck doing. It looks perfect. She looked absolutely adorable when she had a bob hairdo. Today, oh, it didn't go up, did it? Because there was no sound. Today, I said in her video, she had a picture that popped up about when she'd done her hair. She looked adorable in that. She knows what she's doing with her makeup, but she's still a covert narcissist. Hi, Ginny. Thank you very much. I just do the sherry up and down. Listen to Lisa. Poor Sherry. Thank you, Movie Man. You're actually an adult, not a stunted baby. Finally, Jane, with the help of my son. Otherwise, this computer was going out the window. I'd had enough. What was your first video about Lisa and why? That might help others understand. I was doing this channel about Lardy, and I was asked by other people, would I do Lisa as well? And I know Lisa's a covert narc, so I thought, okay, right, fine, I'll do Lisa. Wow, does she have a lot of supporters? But, you know, just blame it on the angle. Yeah, it's a bad angle. Terrible angle. Doesn't it, Dee? Do these people not see what Laurie says or how she treats her animals? Or the man in the restaurant? I don't think they do, Marie. I don't know what it is. It's like, I thought your kids could have been handy with... Yeah, it was. It was my son that got me on in the end, Jane. I wouldn't have done it otherwise. My non... What does she call him? My non-verbal son. Yeah. Cunty. Hi, Aaron. Thank you. Thank you, Elizabeth. Thank you, Lucy. I do give her compliments. I'm not... People seem to think I'm just being nasty for the sake of being nasty. I'm not. I find things she says sometimes really funny. Like when she does that, oh, I just about long lost my mind. Do you know what I mean? No, she doesn't say that on a daily basis. It's all put on for the video. That's why I made fun of it. And then I got Southern ladies telling me not to make fun of the accent. I'm not making fun of the accent. I love the Southern accent. It's her pretending to be a nice Southern lady that makes me laugh. Doesn't it, though? The fact that Lisa didn't address any of the negative comments on her Elevator Lady video speaks volumes. She just doesn't care about anyone but herself. Totally. She's a narc. Bob on the Moon. I wish Bob on the Moon would take a good picture of me and sort my neck out. That's what I want. Thank you, Diane. I enjoyed doing that one, actually. My friend is getting a hug. Hand over her face as she smirks. I'm lost. Yeah, Laurie did say make your own channel, didn't she, Marie? So I did. Oh, thank you. Hello, darling. That's the thing. I don't intend to offend anybody. That's not why I'm doing it. Hi, Jan. Yeah, Mulva. With the she fascinates me, right? She's got the Barbie doll, which is one thing, because you can buy that, stick things on it. Stop eating so much and exercise more. Wandering Star, I was going to have a decent conversation with you, but if you're going to be a twat, then I'm not going to bother. No, it's because I've lost weight that I have that with my neck, stupid. I've lost £60. Me, if I stood behind Lardy, you wouldn't see me. You try and be sensible. You try and be nice to people. Try and have a conversation, and they all come back with the fucking childish insults. I see what you mean, Diane. Sorry. Well, it is sort of a faux fur, Patty. It's got a hood. I'm going to put my hood up. This was brought to me very kindly by one of my subscribers. Because I said I needed a jacket with a hood because my neck drives me mad. So this keeps me warm, and it's lovely. It's that, I don't know, it's sort of a mauvey colour, but it's not showing up like that. But it's really, really, really soft and cosy. I should have my moto on, shouldn't I, really? Why can't people come on and discuss things like why they like them? Why do they have to be so ugly? Exactly. I was all set for a decent conversation, but it's like, if they're going to be a twat, I'm not going to bother. Go wonder. That's what I thought, Cats in Hats. I thought it was all put on. I didn't think her southern accent was southern at all. Yeah, they all tell Laurie she's beautiful, exactly. Has everybody seen her today? She's got blue hair now. Laurie. Actually looks better on her than the blonde, but I don't give people compliments, do I? No. Ugh, shower shoe. See, I did the video, but everything I said was muted because for some reason the mic wasn't working. Anywho, she was going on about the Uggs she bought, that, you know, how big they were and cumbersome and clunky, and it's like, yes, they're supposed to be fucking slippers, you dimwit. Hi, M. Joe. What's happened to Laurie? Has she disappeared from YouTube? Merry holidays to you too. And I've started Jewel Tide on my other channel if anybody's bored and wants something to listen to. Diane, I would do Cynthia, but I've heard that she gets channels taken down, and I don't want to play with that shit. You know, I'm not up for that. I would do her all day, every day if I got away with it. She's insane. And what she did to Tommy, whoa. Don't even get me started on that. What was the question I was going to answer to things? I don't know what's happened to Laurie, MJ. I think, yeah, Maria. I thought it was really clever, Jewel Tide. My son was like, oh, for fuck's sake. And he just wandered off. I think it's cool. Oh, look her up, Patty. She's a whole new level of odd. Lardy's at school, and I personally think school said to her, cut out the crap on YouTube until you finish here. And I think she'll be back tomorrow. Apparently she's, they all graduate tomorrow, so we'll see. I do too, Dee. Withdrawal symptoms. So I keep forgetting every time I move, because the cameras, I've got, Debble's bought me this camera that I've got attached to the top of the laptop, and of course every time I move, it moves. Sorry if I'm making you seasick. Yeah, Laurie has blue hair, Marie. She needs to be a good girl while she's in school, that's what I reckon. What is my background? What, my heritage or my background, Patty? Laurie looks better than you. Does that make you mad? No. Your opinion. But like I said, I was going to have a conversation with you, but you're just being a twat, so I'm ignoring you from now on, okay? Someone's really obsessed with looks. Exactly. Who gives a fuck? Who looks like what? Was it you that asked me to do that before, Diane? I got it out. I've got it on the watch later list. And the clips that are already in it say what I'd say, I think. But I'll do it if you really want me to. The background behind me. It's a wall hanging, which I thought by now the creases would have come out of. I need to borrow Lisa's steamer thingy. And it's an elephant. Let me see if I can show you. You can see a tusk. What way do I... Oh, this is all back to front, so I'm totally confused. Hang on. There. Can you see? It's my effluent. I got it from AliExpress for buttons. I did link it in a video. I think it's under one of my lives. I actually linked it because somebody else mentioned it before. So if I find the link, I'll put it in a video, or I'll... Is it you I'm emailing with? Or is that another Patty? I'll send you in an email if it's you. Larry's gone... Larry. She's at beauty school, Elysium. Exactly, she likes names though, Cats in Hats. That's why she overpays for everything. It has to have a name. Take down the tapestry and get a rolling clothing rack. I should do really, shouldn't I? That's the thing, Maria. I don't trust them either. Everything's linked. It's all about money, and you don't know if they actually like it or not. She bought it for us. Thank you, Jan. I think so, Marie. Just Marie. I think that's what they've did. Oh, don't get me singing, Diane. Thank you, Jan. That's one thing my narcissistic mother gave me. Jerry Ann Henson. I'll need to get a book and write it down. That's the thing, that she was advertising for people that wanted their what do you call it? Their bikini line waxed and that, and it's like, no. Not that I'd have anyone do that anyway, but if you walked in and she came towards you, you'd be like, yeah, no, maybe not. I think I'll go home. Thank you very much. I'll write that name down because I won't remember it. Don't remember who I am most days. Thank you, Elizabeth. Tay-Tay and her wrench. Where are you, Tay-Tay? She must be so bored, bless her. I can't remember, but that was funny, Diane. You're not doing it right. Quick before it disappears. Jerry Ann Henson. Thing is, right, people have asked me to do other people. I do Laurie because there's history. I do Lisa because I know her history. And then I was going to do Cynthia because I'd watched a lot and caught up with a lot of what she did. But when people are saying, oh, go and see so-and-so out of the blue, if I was to make a video and then her subscribers came over and said, why are you picking on so-and-so, blah-de-blah-de-blah, I've got no answer because I don't know them. At least with Laurie and Lisa and Cynthia, I've got an answer. I can answer back as to why I'm doing what I'm doing because of what they did. But if I don't know a person, then it's a bit harder. Where am I? Is being outdated? What does that mean? Oh, outed. Thank you. Oh, there's a few who've done that in the past, isn't there? Faked cancer and got money and then got outed. It's like when people come here and they say, why are you doing that? It's like, have you been on YouTube? Like, what's her face? Foodie Beauty. There's 9 million channels taking the piss out of her. Do they get the same amount of abuse as I do? Apparently so, Patty. They're the best of friends. Yeah, funny how Lisa hasn't liked any of Lardy's pictures on Instagram, though. Thank you, Melinda. See you later, Cassie. Thanks for joining in. Hi, J-Lo. Yes, it's all your fault. I'm going to blame you, Elizabeth. It's all your fault. You keep encouraging me to do more. It's not my fault, it's you. Playing with the worms in the basement. Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it? Irma, Honeybee and Tay-Tay must be bored fucking shitless while they're waiting for Lardy to come back. Unless, like I've said, if I've said it on a video that actually worked, she's got somewhere else that she's talking to them, or like in private messaging on Instagram or something, or she's got another channel where she's making videos for them. Thank you, Mandy. See, that's the thing. I like the fact that people find them funny. They're not supposed to be deep. Have you ever felt sorry for Laurie prior to knowing her true self? I did actually give her some information on fibro. I was very polite to her, and then I said once, can you keep both hands on the wheel when you're driving because it's dangerous? And then she started pulling me apart. And ever since then, all she's done is take the piss out of me and my family. So, and then she was like, if you've got something to say, make your own channel. So I took over this one and here I am. That with Alex was weird. Yeah, she stalks people. I've spent the last year watching foodie reaction channels and they deal with a lot of grief. Copyright strikes, fellow creators going up and them, etc. Yeah, see, that's the thing. You're not allowed to have an opinion, are you? Yeah, did you not see that message the other day, Jan, about how small-minded and stupid I was? I can't remember the exact words now. I'm glad they make you laugh, Mandy. Sweet, sweet Irma, yeah. Dumb as rocks, Irma. Hi, Colorado lover. Hi, Jaja. Happy to see you too. Yeah, I think she must have another channel. £2. It's nearly 11. Minute to 11 here in the UK. Yeah, that's the problem, J-Lo. A lot of people have that problem. And that's why people have got fed up with her and Lisa, so they watch me instead to catch up on what they're doing. But people don't understand that. Oh, was that you? Hi. You're really naughty. Really naughty, Audrey. One or the other, not both. And I meant to put them on I was sorting out a Christmas wish list, and I obviously put them on there by accident. Thank you. I haven't had that body lotion in so long. It's like, I keep looking at it. It's like, no, I'm not opening it yet. I am so going to enjoy that, though. Thank you so much. Yeah. And I can't say to them, oh, I should have been in Mensa, because Lardy says she's a Mensa member, so everyone thinks you're lying. So you can't prove your intelligence. If there is one, Elizabeth, she's not allowed to escape us. See, thank you, J-Lo. That's what a lot of people do. They watch me instead. And then people are saying, oh, you're making money off of her. Well, no, not at the moment. And until I do, I'll say when I am. But the thing is, she's not losing money because you wouldn't have been watching her anyway. Thank you, Elysium. It's the only way, isn't it, really? I'd love to see all you lot saying the same things I'm saying at the same time. Like we're all like, it's plural! There's an S on the end. It's pears! Yeah, well, she says she is. I've got a letter over there in my filing things. I keep saying I'm going to get it out one day and show it. Hello, E-Rock and Alexandra. Hey! Hiya! Wigging out. How's your nephew? Is he doing okay? I very nearly didn't make it. I only got here because of my son. So I tried to do something else today. I'm supposed to be doing an interview for somewhere, and they've sent me one of these posh professional things that you clip on with the little tiny mic that you have to put on and whatever. And it's like, I don't understand any of this. And then we realise they've sent me the wrong cable. They think I've got a MacBook and I haven't. So to send the stuff to him, so I'll have to do it another day. I do too, Diane. That's what I wanted. I wanted it to be a community where we all chipped in and whatever. It's like when I hit 1,000, I said we did it because it was us. It was all of us. If you didn't click to subscribe, I wouldn't have the subscribers. So I hate it when YouTubers are all about themselves. It's not about me. It's about all of us. I like how you choose what videos you want me to do and stuff like that. It is a community and people don't like that. Thank you, Jar Jar. Have I got any Christmas shopping done? Right. To be fair, I don't have to do a lot because my son gets money. My husband doesn't want anything because he buys DVDs throughout the year. My daughter's given me a really small Christmas wish list. And I don't buy for anybody else. It's just the four of us, so what Madam wants. I've bought half of it today and I'll buy the other half next week, I think, and that'll be it. And then I put whatever money from her budget's left in her account, and that's, she can spend it on whatever she wants then later on. Train don't go to Wichita. It's a line from a film that my husband has repeated I don't know how many times. Lisa is in her forever home, or do you think she'll sell it? She doesn't like that house. She fucking hates it, but she won't admit it. And she did a Q&A and someone said to her, is that your forever home? And she's like, oh, I wouldn't say that. I want a house on the water. So she's never happy. Lisa's microphone looks like a life alert clicker. It's so annoying. The sound is shit. It makes all her clothes rumple up. She's forever throwing her hair over it. I don't know why she got that. Don't know who she saw with one and she was like, oh, I need one of them. My family quotes Jules. We call them Jules. What are you quoting? Tell me what you say. Life alert. I know, that's funny, isn't it? I call her Madam because she is one. When she was little, oh Lord. Yeah, she's funny. She makes me laugh every day. I'm trying to think of something she's done recently, but I can't. It does look like a garage door opener. Who has one of them? She saw somebody. Am I really loud? Let me know if I'm really loud and I'll turn something down. Because this thing at the bottom keeps going red and I'm worried that it's too loud on your precious ears. It does sound like an old school pager. She's seen somebody with one and she was like, oh, I'm going to have one of them. Like, she gets obsessed about things and buys them all. Like her UGG journey or her trouser journey or her this journey or that journey. No, I call my daughter Madam. I'd say her name, but she's got a real thing about security, so I don't mention her name. Thank you, Patty. I just don't want to be deafening anyone. Like what? Tell me, wigging out. What do I do? Oh, have fun, Zsa Zsa. See you next time. Thanks for coming. Oh, good. I'm glad. Thank you. It's just the thing in front of me keeps going to the red. Oh, she's moved on from Sheila now, hasn't she? She's hoping to get even more expensive jewellery. No, it was my daughter's Madam. Sorry for the confusion, Dee. My husband does that to me now, Diane. Really? Really? I never knew I did it until someone mentioned it. I'm glad it's in your head and you're not saying it out loud, hello. Sounds weird saying hello, darling. Most of it is a load of bollocks, though, isn't it? Oh, who? Lisa, Lucy. I know where she's going to. It was in the video today. And I didn't put it up in the end because, like I said, what I said didn't come out. She's going to DC because she's got something going on with Saks. Some sort of collab with Saks, but she didn't say what. And she's going to do vlogging videos so she can show you all the outfits she wore. Who's that younger blonde lady Lisa did a video about who needed the pep talk on aging? Pass, Patty. As long as you're not swearing, Jan, that I get into trouble for teaching people swear words. Go on then, Diane. What are you zipping in here? I need to get a bottle of wine to do it justice, don't I, really? Yeah, I'm going to have to do merch, aren't I? I definitely want that. I've graduated from the sticking and gluing table. I've got to get one of them. I keep saying to Madam, "Are you going to draw me a picture?" And she's like, she thinks I'm joking. It's like, no, I'm not. Not zipping yet, but I will be. Good for you. That's what the luggage is for. Yeah, this trip to DC, and she got an extra case because in case she buys stuff while she's there. In case. Well, in case you are going to buy stuff while you're there, we know that, and we're not even going. Yes, the sticking and gluing table. We need a thing. I'm going to have to get somebody to do it. I'll find an artist somewhere. Because I want things stuck on and hanging off. I want it to look like it's been made on the sticking and gluing table. Can you imagine wearing that around Walmart and everyone would be like, the hell? Thank you, Danny. There was something somebody said the other day as well, and I thought, yes, I need that as a thing on merch, but I can't remember what it was. I wanted to get some merch from Subwoofer today, but it's so expensive. If you know what I'm talking about. In case my foot... I know! Yeah, she will. She'll come back with a load of Gucci or 10 million fucking new foundations or something. That's what I said. Who believes she's really going to use that black suitcase? That's going to be sent back and a pink one's going to be bought. Hi, Tammy. Thanks for coming. Yeah, Subwoofer were from Norway in the Eurovision Song Contest. And it was they're really funny. And they're making more music now. And one lad was in a boy band years ago. And they had a song I really liked, but they wear masks. They're yellow and they've got like big ears and things. And I wanted to get a t-shirt, but it was like £30, and then all the shipping and the tax and all the rubbish. And it's like, yeah, no, maybe not. Lardy's full of excuses. Why doesn't she blame the 18 years of professional ballet as to why her knees went? Yeah, she was born. She went straight into ballet, and she gave it up cold turkey at 18. Make a lip combo. Oh, don't we all love lip line? Oh, she nearly had a canary today. I might have to redo that video. Anyway, she got sent this box from Buxom with their new matte lip thing and a lip liner to match every one. Oh, that's the thing. Let me read all these and then I'll tell you what she said. Yeah, sales associate friends. that could be on a t-shirt, Jane. Irish dancing wrecked my knees. Should I explain what I'm referencing when I'm referencing something? Would it help? I know, I don't get it, Melinda. I don't know why he puts up with that. I really do not. Yeah, Lisa would thrive in a zombie apocalypse. Now I've forgotten what I was getting to the bottom to say. See, fibro fog, it's a wonderful thing. Yeah, talking Irish dancing. My gran said I'd never make a dance because my head bobbed up and down. And I said, but my body's bobbing up and down. Of course my head's going to bob up and down. I'd have been better in the days of Michael Flatley because you can move everything. So I gave up Irish and did tap instead. Much more fun. No, okay, I won't explain then. Don't you wish your girlfriend had my lip combo? Hi, Holly. Exactly, Elizabeth, but everybody seems to glaze over that. Cool. What are you watching? I'll give you some ideas of some other things to watch. She does make money though, Diane, because she's been sponsored by Walmart and Target and wherever else, and then she gets sent a load of free stuff. And how do we tag each other in the chat? I've no idea. Do you do the @ sign, and then a name? Try that, see if that works. Ha! Thank you, Tammy. Well, she's bought a reusable cup. She saw somebody else with it and she just had to have one. But yeah, she got sent this big, massive box of Buxom lip glosses and things. That was what I was going to say. And she was like, oh, I can't get this out and John's not here. Oh, what would I do if I couldn't get it out? Like, really? You can't get a lip gloss out of the packet? Stupid. Does she play that stupid, innocent, I can't do anything thing all day, every day for John? And he falls for it? Because we all know mean mama's there most of the time. So when is this poor little helpless southern lady that can't open a box? Thanks for coming, Just D-Rez. Nice to see you too. Anyone there? Where? Oop. My shoulder's banjaxed, to quote my grandmother. I know, it was weird, wasn't it? Damsel in distress, exactly. Feminine energy. Isn't it though, Patty? It's sad. But can you imagine what the neighbours thought of her dancing around on the porch with a glass, pretending she was talking to people? Hi, Steph. Thank you. I did, finally. Yay. It's going up and down like a yo-yo for weeks. Yeah, wouldn't you love it if somebody local would join in? I bet she does cats in hats all the time. Oh, poor me, I can't do that. When she said she's doing something with sax, anybody got any clues as to what that might be? I'm sure she's not the first person to be doing whatever it is she's doing. Oh, it wouldn't... No. I was going to say, it wouldn't be a thing, would it? A palette. We do. Oh, they know me here at my favourite McDonald's. I know. Hello, darling. That fucking camel toe's on parade more than anything else. And it's like, what mirror do her and Lardy have? That's sad, Holly. It really is. See you in a bit then. Enjoy your dinner. Oh, before you go, this is... Ta-da! This is what you sent me. That's what I'm living in the cold weather now. Thank you, Steph. Take care. See you later. Lisa she worked at a car showroom. I think that was something to do with her family. And she was a waitress. I think that's it. Other than that, if anyone else knows, I can't think of anything else. Yeah, of course she is. Yeah. She's going to give away all her Balenciaga and Gucci to the poor. Yeah, that ain't happening, is it? I don't think Lisa has an IQ, does she? They did an advertising thing with kids holding teddies in bondage gear, and then there was paperwork about child porn and all sorts. If you just type it into YouTube, you can go down one hell of a rabbit hole, Dee. And if you're really hungry, order another patty with a slice of cheese. Like no one could figure that themselves. She had a successful business. When did she ever have a successful business? Is it not? It's. I know it looks brown, doesn't it? But it's sort. I think. Hang on. Let me put a light on it. It's sort of a mauvey colour. It's not as brown. Do you do this? God, I'm cack-handed, aren't I? Now I'm just blinding everybody. It's sort of a mauve rather than a brown. I don't know if you can see that in there. But whatever about the colour, it's so soft and so warm. And the hood is perfect. See? I can hide in here like Obi-Wan Kenobi. And I'm very warm. Paedophilia, that was it. Happy holidays to you too, Steph. Oh yeah, Patty, you're right. She did sewing, didn't she? She sewed curtains and handbags and things. That was it. Night, Elizabeth. You take care, and thank you for all your support. Maybe that's what they call soft pink. Who knows? But I love it anyway. Thank you. She claimed that in one of her videos, I think it was at John. Hang on. Someone told John to watch out for her because she was looking for a husband. Yeah. That's not what they said. They said watch out for her. She's a gold digging whatever. Blah, blah, blah. And he was stupid enough and didn't listen. They weren't that bad though, Jane, before she started messing with them. That's the problem. Her eyes were okay, but she had work done on them. It's like anything. If you go back, I don't even know how many years, before Nosegate, back in the day, even when she had the long hair, she looked beautiful back then. Now she's nipped and tucked things and injected things and blown things up and made her face look all weird, which it would never have looked like if she hadn't messed with it. She should have left it all alone. She was perfectly fine. It's just a shame that she spends all her time staring at herself and nitpicking every tiny little thing and wanting to change it. And it's quite sad, really, because she never needed to do half of what she's done. But now she's stuck with it. But they are getting smaller and smaller, aren't they? Mind you, I can't talk. My friend's brother, I never knew until years later that he was autistic. And I took my glasses off one day and he was like, oh wow, I thought you had really big eyes, but aren't they piggy? Piggy little things. But they are without glasses. And I've got no eyebrows. I'd put my other glasses on, but then I can't see anything. I need these to read. I think she's too thin now as well, Holly. She is acting like a different person. She's found money and high-end stuff. She was happy when she didn't have the high-end things, but it's changed her. I can't imagine her in 10 years either. She does need therapy, but she'd never admit it. No self-reflection, no. That's the thing. Standing in the front door, I don't get it. I don't think it took a lot to corrupt her though, Melinda. That's the problem. But it's like, can somebody please tell me why did she insist on having that house so she could have the entire upstairs for her YouTube fucking empire and then never use it? That pisses me off. She thinks she's talking to young 20-year-olds, Holly, and they're all hanging on her every word. I'm going to tip this down a bit. There we go. How old is Lisa? I think she's 52, something like that. Hello, Tabitha. Oh, give Boo Boo a hug from me. I wish I had a Boo Boo. Is she 51? Who is it? Jane. Jane keeps saying, no, fuck that, she's 65. Oh, did you, Patty? What did you buy? Stuff from her website or stuff that she'd made? You just see, she's saying it, 65. Shall we put you in there? Yay, I didn't hit anything. I love you too, Tabitha. And I miss you. But you're so busy. What are you up to now? If anybody's interested in true crime, the Wattses, the Idaho murder, that other bitch that I don't like, Casey Anthony. If you're interested in anything like that, go and subscribe to Tabitha Jane. That's our darling. And watch her videos and get her over 1,000, because she could do with that too. Is that what it is? Someone else said that as well, J-Lo, that she films everywhere so she can write it off on taxes. Exactly, Diane. It's like, oh, I've got this room and that room and this closet and that closet. And there you go, Wheel. You can sleep in the closet. Oh, are you still here, Wandering Star? Thought you'd fucked off a long time ago. Yeah, it's Tabitha Jane on YouTube. Click on her name, go up. I'm sure if you click on her name, it says go to the channel, and you can do that. Oh, stuff that she'd bought that she was selling. Tabitha Jane, Cats in Hats. Her avatar's pumpkin, which is the right way up now. Really confused me before it was sideways on. I couldn't fathom out what the fuck it was. Yeah, see, and she lost money on them as well, I bet, Patty. She buys them, has a big idea about what she's going to do, wears them once and then sells them. It's pointless. Good for you, because you get decent clothes for half the price, I assume, but it's silly when she does that. Never wear. Oh, that's sad. Cool. Yeah, she was doing the real CNT of Brookline, but she's concentrating on the crime now, and she's found her people. You know when something just clicks? Her and crime click. Yeah, I think so too, Diane. Yeah, she couldn't be bothered with the selling then, Patty. It was John that was doing it all, wasn't it? She decided what she didn't want. Brooke took the pictures and John packed them all up and posted them. She did absolutely nothing. She has no clue about what she owns. Sad from Piora. Oh, it's like she can't do anything for herself. She's there all day doing nothing. How difficult is it to put stuff in a box? Write an address on it and take it to the post office when you're out. Send the Tesla on its own. Can't it do that? I've heard it doesn't need anyone to drive it. Can't you give it a list of jobs to do? Take these to the post office. Take that back to that shop. Wouldn't that be fun? Thingy's got a Tesla. I don't know if anyone watches her on it. Emily B. Here we go. Emily D. Baker, the lawyer. And she said she did it one day because she hadn't tried it and she thought, I'm going to give this a go. Where you press the button and the car comes to you because it was raining. And it's like, how cool is that? Just press a button and your car comes to you. I think she is sort of back in her life. Hello, darling, because she said, didn't she, that Burke had moved in with her. And then he was showing pictures of shopping for beds in Scottsdale or something. So I know she could do it, but she can't cook though, Holly. You saw that in that how to boil eggs video. You are very welcome, darling. I will shout you out every day. Yeah, she's wearing the black and white jumper, isn't she? She got that pretty quick. You think she's back in character? I do too. Of course she only wants it for the money. Ooh, drunk Cherie. Definitely. Everyone else, should we have a poll? If you had to be stuck in a closet with one person for 24 hours, would it be Lardy, Lisa, Cynthia, Shawnee, or drunk Cherie? Drunk Cherie, every time. She's funny. Wandering Star needs to show its face. Yeah, I think Wandering Star's face looks very like Lardy's, personally. Did I see Laurie's latest creation? What, the blue hair? Jack the Ripper. Yeah, drunk Sherry. She's funny. Or maybe I'd do a while in a closet with Lardy if I had some pit bull dogs. Just saying. What did she look like before though, darling? That's the thing. She was funny, wasn't she? And Lardy fucked that up. They're not friends either. Lisa did look better before the plastic surgery. I don't think Sherry's got a YouTube. I've only seen her on Instagram. I'd pock drunk Sherry. Yeah, definitely Sherry. She's a nice lady. Lord, if I could have my knee on her neck, yeah. Oh, I forgot to say that, didn't I? Yeah. I'm so mean. But she wants a police officer's knee on my neck. Whatever. I think Cherie's probably a lovely lady. But she couldn't take... She tried, didn't she, bless her? She lasted longer than some of them with Lardy. But... Hi, Mimi. But she pushes everyone away in the end. That's what they always do. All the narcs do it. It's their way or the highway, and if anyone doesn't agree with everything they say, they go. What, am I missing something, darling? What's her new creation? What does KMA mean, Tammy? Enjoy your dinner, Lucy. Thanks for coming. Oh, right, hang on then. Let me have a look at my Instagram. I'm so bad on Instagram, I really am. I go and look and then I've had messages from ages ago and it's like, oh, what was that about? Hang on, let me check her before I go. See if there's anything new. Oh, I see. Pictures of the dogs. What the fuck is that supposed to be? Been working hard on these adorable, personalised and completely handmade, one-of-a-kind backpack, handbag, come back, rear view car mirror, key fob, charm baubles. They will be going up on my Etsy shop shortly. Creative Low Studio. They seriously will make you happy. What a load of bollocks. And like I've said a million times, why would you call it Creative Low? That's what creative people say when they can't think of anything to do. They've hit a creative low. Oh, probably, Patty, yeah. Most narcs want to outdo their daughters. Stuck in an elevator with Cynthia, Lardy or Lisa? Lardy. Oh, yeah. Just to see her fucking squirm. Jules doesn't have pick scars and Malaysia marks. Thank you, Ashley. I'd still pick Jack the Ripper. Yeah, she probably is trying to force them on her classmates. Elevator with Lisa so I could fix her aura. So how does she expect to have new customers when you private everything? Not that anyone would want to buy from the sticking and gluing table. Exactly! What the fuck is wrong with Lardy? Who knows? Right, let me hold this down. Oh, can I do that? Oh, I'm confused now. No, I can't show you on there. Right. What? Trying to see what the name is on that one. Rylan or something. Has she got a new table? Who'd want that amount of junk hanging out of it anywhere? Unless you're in fucking kindergarten. Let me see if I can show... Is anybody else... She's been at school, Holly. Plagiar marks and tractor infections. That was so funny. Urinary tractor. I'm just watching that now. They are playing. Friday never cries from being hurt because he's not, and Gucci could easily get away. Both are very vocal and best friends. Go on, Gooch. Where's Pom Pom? Baby, you're the baby. Right, let me see if I can show... Are all of you blocked from her Instagram? No, I can see it on mine, Darlene. I'm looking on my... I'm looking at her account. I'm not looking at what you sent me. I'll go and see what you sent me later, but I was going to try and show this lot if I keep my thumb over my thing. Right, I'll show you for those that haven't got her thing, if I keep my thumb there. This is going to be really cack-handed, but I'll give you an idea of what she's making. She probably has made them. She's just put in things. Where are we? That way. She's just putting things on a round thing. That's really descriptive, isn't it? But she's making stupid dangly dingle dangles again. She hasn't actually made anything. What she's done is she's gone out, bought a load of pizzas and lollipops and dinosaurs and stars and whatever, and then got a round thing of plastic and then just hung everything on it. It's what someone in the kindergarten class would make. You know, they string beads. And like I've said a million times, why would you call your Etsy Creative Low? Fucking idiot. Made the teether for Sully. Looks like it. Exactly, Sammy. I'll show them later. I'll put some pictures up in a video for those of you. Lardy is Patty. Yeah. A very, very bestest BFF. She's selling them, Cats in Hats. They make that in the psych ward. Do you, Mandy? But it is. That's all that she's doing, is putting dingle dangles on things. There's an Irish song. It's in the back of my head at the moment, and I'm sure they sing that in it. Or if they don't, I sang that in it. Exactly. Hello, darling. We all could. Just get a load of beady things and stupid things and hang them off a round thing and say, ta-da, there we go. Has she put them on her thing yet? Oh, let's have a look, shall we? Oops, sorry, people. Let's see. She really didn't think that through, did she? Creative Low. Could have got a link from her thing, couldn't I? Just curious to see if she's put any up yet and how much she's asking for them atrocities. No, not yet. See, that's the thing. She tells her dupids that she's putting them up. And it's like, oh, you need to get them now and you can get 10% off. 10% off what? You never told us what the price is, so we don't know if we're getting 10% off fucking anything. And then she tries to sell them all. We're going through Etsy because Etsy takes a cut. It's not a necklace, no, Cats in Hats. It's to put on your rear view mirror or to have as a key fob or something like that. It's just a load of jingly jangly crap. Macaroni art, yay! That's funny. See, that's what you start off doing that on the sticking and gluing table. And like I said, she hasn't fucking graduated. She's still there. The stringing bead table's right next to the sticking and gluing table. She probably just slid along. Couldn't be arsed waiting for a graduation. So she just slid along to the next table and started stringing beads. If she's putting all these Instagrams up, she'll be back on YouTube any day now. Isn't it though, Holly? Oh, make me an offer. That's just shady. It is a dingle dangle. That's what it is, Mandy. Have a dingle dangle Christmas. Why does she think people want 10 ton of jingly jangly shit hanging off of shit? Really? She really does think they look good, Mimi. That's the sad fact of it all. But that's what she does, Jan. She gets a chain and she puts a dingle dangle on it and she says, I made this necklace. No, you didn't. You added a thing to a thing and then you sold it. You didn't make anything. She goes mad because I say she's not making stuff, but she's not making stuff. Thank you, Hot Ham Radio. Your other friends in here, Darlene's in here, Tabitha rather. I think she probably is stunted at 7. Is that when her dad left? It's quite sad, really. How did you get it to go orange? I'm impressed. Dog chews. Friday's going to eat them all, and then she's going to have to take him to the vet. I am, aren't I, Jan? Totally. But she won't admit it. You can buy reams and reams of chain, and then you can cut it whatever length you want. You can put a fucking thing in a whatnot. Vibro fog. A clasp and a thing, and then just put a dingle dangle on it. And that's it. I made that. No, you fucking didn't. You assembled it. It's like Lisa saying she cooked. She didn't cook. She threw stuff into a fucking dish and it cooked itself. 11. Yeah, well, I think that's where she stuck, Holly, when he left. You too, Patty. Take care and thank you for coming. Oh, she's using my thing on the telly. That secret curly thing that I can't use because I've got no hair. What was that the other day? I said it made me laugh. That comment from donkeys years ago where someone just went, dude, you've got no hair. And then it was that one the other day. What the hell was it? Can't remember now, but it was funny. I know, Dee, it's daft, isn't it? Oh, I'm not to diss her family heirloom corn souffle recipe. I know, because I was like, oh, I'm going to look that up before I start the video. And it's like I put in corn souffle and all these recipes came up, all exactly the same. And she's like, oh, this was handed down to me. From who? Methuselah? Hope to see you too soon. Shema? Thanks for coming. If I ever get it to work, J-Lo, I will do a schedule and do one a month or something. I need to start doing one at English time and then one at certain times for Americans so that everybody can have a... Ah, I'm blowing kisses back to Mr. Upschak. Did I get that right? Probably not. Yeah, if I can organise them, if I ever figure out how to do it again, I will put reminders up or dates up or something. I appreciate you too, Sinster. I appreciate all of you. The amount of support you give me, and you watch everything, you comment on everything. You're the greatest bunch of people ever. As long as I haven't got him swearing, Jan, that's okay. Of course, she had to use the Link Walmart dish and say that she bought the tins of corn from Walmart. Oh, I'm glad to hear that, Brooke. See, I don't mind getting called all the names under the sun if I make you lot laugh. It's well worth it. Up, Zach. Right, the C's silent. I will try and remember that. Hiya, Bonnie. Good night, Jane. Sleep well. And the next time I'll do one normal time for us British folks. Yeah, she didn't know it was glass, did she, Patty? Fucking idiot. Right, got it. Hi, Patty. Nice to see you too. Should we be dancing around and showing our outfit at the same time, though? Hello, darling. She will do anything for a Walmart sponsorship. And she said, I don't know how many times, she hates Walmart. But it's okay when they're paying her, isn't it? What is that? Sorry, I just looked up and caught something on the telly. The Spy Who Dumped Me. I know, that new painting's something else, isn't it? I'm glad to hear that, Jan. Go on, souffle and shrimp. I'll just have a drink. I'll sit with Cherie and just have a bottle of wine. No, don't watch Lisa Mimi, just watch my videos of her. It had to have the lips at the back, didn't it? Oh, I never said anything. I said you're the creative one. You do... Bollocks, you're a covert narc. There's no way you didn't say, I want this on it and that on it and the other on it and I want pink and this and that. Fuck off. Don't believe a word of it. Water view of the canal. Exactly, Patty, and that's gone in the pile for the old folks home or whatever she said she was going to donate to that she never will. Yeah, she doesn't like Walmart. She never has liked Walmart. If anything was getting bought from Walmart, John and the kids used to go and do it. Oh, I just don't like the people in there. It's below her. It's something like that. I think somebody said, Holly, it was something like, boys, what a year we had, or something like that. I can't remember exactly what it was, but it made sense when I put it together with what she said. But it's like, she just looks like so much fun. I'd like to get drunk with Cherie. Corn reminds me of the Golden Girls when Sophia was saying how when you get old, corn is not your best friend. There was a thing, I posted it. I wonder if I can show you. There was a thing on... Hey James! How are you doing, honey? I don't know how she got the sponsorship, Holly. She seems to get everything handed to her. Laurie's been at beauty school, but I think she's graduating tomorrow. I'll see if I can show you this thing I saw about the Golden Girls. That was so funny. Oh, it's not on here, is it? Or is it? Damn it. I think it's on the computer. Poo. No, I'll put it up as in one of my videos. The next video I do, I'll put it in because it was so funny. I wanted to get wasted with Cherie as well, James. Boy, it's been a year, hasn't it? Something like that. Yeah, Lou. Oh, she'll be back, Bonnie. Don't worry. Exactly, Ashley. What do we reckon Saks are doing with her, though? She will do anything for a buck. It's like when she first started getting PR, she thought they were sweet gifts. She just didn't get that she was actually supposed to show the stuff. It's like today. She got that big box of lip liners and lip gloss things, and she only showed one. Somebody's told me, Holly, that they graduate on the 3rd of December, and the video that she was in on their website, a woman was doing a talk, and she was saying that somewhere or another they're really lucky. They only have to do so many hours and they graduate. They don't actually have to do an exam. And then somebody in the room said, yeah, it's the same here. So she just had to go for that many hours, and now she's a whatever. What is she? I don't know what she'll graduate as, but they graduate. Exactly, Brooke. I know it's got to be makeup, but I'm wondering, will she be doing is she just going to be a face of something? Is she doing an actual palette with them? Has anyone seen anyone else do anything with Saks? Oh, she's insane, Sinster. And like she didn't want to bring that bear into the shower because it was too difficult to squeeze. Yeah, it made everybody's hair fall out. That's what happened to Monique, Brooke. She got a load of her idiots to sign up on a VIP thing so they get it automatically, and then she doesn't say anything, but she's still earning. I remember when she had Brooke's 16th birthday party at Saks, and they showed her a whole load of things and she didn't buy her anything. Aww. Do you have to unsub and sub again, maybe, Christy? YouTube's a pain in the hole. I don't get notifications for half of the people I'm subscribed to. It's annoying. Doesn't it, Holly? She's like inching in Instagram, and the next thing she'll be up on YouTube. Exactly, James. And a back sack and crack wax while you're there. She hated the fact that they made a fuss of Brooke. That nearly killed her. Yeah, Marnie might be, Holly. She said she's going to DC, Ashley, so... They did, yeah, they made a real fuss of them, more than she did. Have I ever seen Mean Girls? No. Should I? Yeah, I don't like MLMs either, Brooke. Have you seen that thing that's going around, the meme about the Golden Girls, James? Piss funny. Of course she's jealous of Brooke. That's where she's going then, Ashley. When it was Brooke's 18th, I can't remember which it was. She either had her nose done or her boobs relifted. The date 4 days before Brooke's birthday. When Brooke asked for a push bike for her birthday, another birthday, she bought 2 so they could have one each. She's a narc. And once you've seen one, you can't unsee it. You're going to reference Lisa to the movie. I'll have to find it and watch it then. It's that meme thing. There's these 4 old women in a queue at a checkout in a shop, and they actually look like the Golden Girls. And then up the top it says, they thought I was crazy when I shouted out, thank you for being a friend. I'll send it to you. I'll put it up on a video or something so everyone can see. It was just so funny. Did she? And she had work before we all graduated middle school. She can't have them outdoing her. Then the same car, exactly. Brooke was due a car, so Lisa bought Bunny, drove it for however long, and then gave it to Brooke, and then thought Brooke looked so cute bebopping around in it, she had to go and buy another one to copy her. Ugh. Forgot what. Can you remind me, Ashley? My head's a shed. No, drove her mad. Have you seen it, Holly? I thought I was going to pee myself when I saw it. Yeah, that was it. She got the bug. The white bug was called Bunny, and then she got like a light blue one or something. Right, so I've seen the Golden Girls, not all of them. I really need to get the box set and watch them from the start to the end. Are You Being Served? Keeping Up Appearances. That's who my husband calls his mother, Hyacinth Bouquet. Ab Fab, of course. Will and Grace. Is Cher coming? Is Cher coming? Is Cher coming? And I've never seen The Nanny. That's an American thing, isn't it? I've not seen that. It's Bouquet. Bluebird. That's it, Krista. Well done. I'm free. What else could you watch? Can you explain to me, James? I don't get it. Why is the Golden Girls such a hit for gay men? Lady of the house speaking. That's not nice, Jan. One Foot in the Grave. It's an all-time classic. It's amazing. I love that show. I quoted something from that in one of my videos, and I said if anybody gets that, and nobody did. It was That's Gone Forever now as well. I dreamt they drained Loch Ness, and all they found was a giant teaspoon. Bottom, though, you've all got to go and watch Bottom, because I quote that far too often and nobody knows what I'm talking about apart from one person. Ah, right. Oh, that makes sense then. Vicar of Dibley, classic, where she jumps in the puddle. I don't know how they did that, but I couldn't breathe. First time I saw that, I thought I was going to die. Yeah, I just wonder how things become gay programs, and then like how someone becomes a gay icon. Like, why is Cher a gay icon? I call my husband Victor Meldrew. Wasn't it though? Classic. Let me think, what else is there I think you should all watch? I was thinking of some the other day and it was like, oh, they really need to go and watch that. And now, of course, can't think of anything. I know the name, and for the life of me, I can't think of what that is now, Keeping Up Appearances. Is that what that... No. That's what that is, isn't it? Yeah, duh. With Mrs. Bouquet. Honestly, fibro fog. It's got a lot to answer for. Faulty Towers, that's a good one, Marie, just Marie. Foyle's War, isn't... No. Was it? I'm trying to think. Did anybody watch... God, here we go. What was it called? I was thinking that bloke that was in it might have been in Foyle's War, but I'm not sure he was. That thing about the American CIA or MI5 or whatever with Carrion and Brody. That was an amazing show. I was thinking Brody was in Foyle's War, but I'm not sure if he is. I've never watched Rosemary in Time. Have you, I'm trying to think of older ones. Oh, Last Tango in Halifax. That's amazing. My husband calls it Last Tango in Clackuddersfax. Thank you, Ashley. It wasn't bought for that reason. It's because it's a Tanzanite, and my adoptive daughter's in Tanzania, so that's why that one was bought. Homeland, that's it. Thank you, Dee. Thank you, Sinster. I've got a brain like a sieve. And you know what I loved was the fact that Brody and the black bloke were both English, and they had amazing, well, I thought they had amazing American accents. Queer as Folk. Not watched that either. Old things from the 70s, though, are quite popular, aren't they? Yeah, I know what you mean, Ashley. Yeah, it does look a lot like a Princess Di ring, but nowhere near as big. Elysium, is that the ones with the thing? Oh, did you know? I'll just sit and read because I can't remember anything. See, with my husband and my son, I'm like, is that so and so out of such and such? And that's all I need to say, and they know what I'm talking about. They're amazing. There were young kids doing something, I don't know what it is. What else should you be watching? Cold Feet. Has anyone watched Cold Feet? Blackadder. Blackadder's a classic, isn't it? The last episode always makes me cry. I have a cunning plan. See, now I've forgotten what I just said. That's gone forever now as well. Oh, it doesn't help me at all, Elysium. But then I am brain dead. See you later. Hello, darling. Thank you for coming. Let me think. No, I'd need to Google stuff like 80s or 70s shows. But Cold Feet's a good one. Mind you, anything with James Nesbitt in, I'm up for anyway. Breaking Bad. Wow. No, I didn't know that, Dee. My son knows every inch of Breaking Bad, up, down and backwards. He's watched it that many times. I still haven't got past the first episode. I've tried to watch that, and I've tried to watch Peaky Blinders, and I just can't get into them. Thank you, Mimi. We can be daft together. Spitting Image used to be great, didn't it? I'm not saying anything about a cat. I refuse. Most of them are gone now. That's so sad. What was the other thing I was going to say? I said him. Yeah, Better Call Saul. He's watched all of them as well. He keeps going. Yeah, I couldn't, Dee. I just could not get into Peaky Blinders at all. But yeah, my son loves Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul. What was I going to say? Now it's gone again. Killing Eve. I bet it does. That's the thing. It's like if I see things about pubs and that, and it's like I get the inside humour. I watch the ones with the Queen. Yeah, they're funny, aren't they? But has anyone watched Killing Eve? That girl, Jodie Comer, deserves a fucking Oscar. Have you ever heard the Liverpudlian accent? Ever heard a Scouser? That's what she is. True bred Scouser. And then she goes on that programme and she's Russian, she's American, she's Scottish. Brilliant, brilliant show. Mrs. Brown's Boys, I did too. Yes, Broadchurch was excellent, Lou. I enjoyed that. Coronation Street's still going. EastEnders are still going. Yeah, EastEnders are still going. Hollyoaks, Emmerdale. I don't watch any of them anymore because you'd have no life if you did. Because they're on practically every night. But a new cast member in EastEnders is Jade Goody's son, Bobby. And she'd have been so proud of him. She died of cancer when she was 27, I think. No age. But yeah. But now a load of the old ones have just come back into EastEnders. Do you not do soaps in America then? Sure, you have long-running shows that run and run and run and run, don't you? Like Seinfeld and stuff like that. Couldn't that be classed as a soap or not? So what soaps did you have then? Hi, Laurie. The Young and the Restless. I used to watch, because back in the day, Take the High Road. That was good. I used to like that. Can you get it on BritBox? You can watch anything on BritBox, can't you? Ever Decreasing Circles. That's another one, isn't it? Game of Thrones. Yeah, I never watched that. I heard that had a really, really crap ending. That's so annoying. General Hospital. Yeah. Wasn't Joey in it? Oh, that's a shame. One Life to Live, Another World, All My Children. Yeah, we have them in the afternoon and then we have them in the evening as well. Bold and the Beautiful. Was that what Joey was in? I know he was in one of them, wasn't he? Acorn Antiques. Oh, how I miss Victoria Wood. Pure genius she was. I never watched Acorn Antiques at the time. Oh, that's him out of Outlander. What's this now? Spy Who Dumped Me. Still that. Shall we record it for later and see what it was about? Anyone watch Outlander? I love Outlander. Yeah, I've had my nice tablets, Tammy. That's why I'm letting you. But the next time I'll be screaming at you and telling you to shut up. And not say anything. Sit in the corner and just listen. It's the dual show, don't you know? Exactly. Hi, Lily. No, you're not alone, Jan. I like Midsummer Murders as well. I don't watch it all, but if it's on, I'll watch it. Game of Thrones. If there's a dragon in it. I like dragons. Wouldn't she though, Tammy? I don't know why she just didn't let people chat. Thank you, Bonnie. Thanks for all the support. Do you? I want one of them, darling. I want to have a Sassenach night dress. No, I didn't ask for advice. Shut up, James. It's like she said, oh, it's so difficult doing a live. Nobody could do a live like me and talk to everybody. Hello? Little Britain. I want that one. I'm a lady, don't you know? I know, that's the thing with narcs, Holly. They can't bear not having the attention on them. Sad, really. And they're afraid of her. So why are they there? I don't understand. I like dragons because I like Wales, Dee. And the... what do you call it? The thing of Wales is a dragon. Yeah, I saw that was starting Wednesday. Girl that I follow, she's an actress in the UK. She does musicals mainly. Carrie Hope Fletcher. She did The Addams Family not so long ago, and she was Wednesday. So that's made me curious now to watch it. Aren't they wasps? There is quite a lot on YouTube, isn't there, Marie? It's handy. It's loads of things I want to watch and I can't get, and it's like having the time to see everything as well. You've lost me now, Darlene. What are you knowing at? Her of the perfume. My mum, well, she was a family friend, used to get me a bottle of L'air du Temps every Christmas. There's something I've set up to watch on thing. Oh, The Crown. I need to go and watch the next series of The Crown because I binged over a couple of days because I'd never watched it, and because I thought, oh, I've lived it, I don't need to watch it, and I really enjoyed it. Oh yeah, we all like a bit of Benedict, do. I didn't like him for ages. Langer banger, hi! How you doing? I really liked the American one though with Johnny Lee Miller. Thought he was a fucking amazing Sherlock. But yeah, I always thought Benedict was a posh git, and I used to call him Benedict Cumberbund, and I wouldn't watch anything, and then I saw him in that and it was like, oh no, I was wrong, and now anything he's in I'm watching. And then I'm Happy You Caught Me Too, Langer Banger. What was I going to say? Yeah, in lockdown, who was it? They decided that they'd let us watch stage shows on YouTube, and I watched Frankenstein, and what they did was they did two different versions, and it was one when Benedict was the doctor and Johnny Lee Miller was the monster, and then they swapped it round, and I watched them both. Ah, it was amazing. Absolutely amazing. Benny Hill, he'd never get away with that now, would he? PC Brigade would kill him. One thing that was the greatest thing about Benny Hill was yakety sax at the end. Lockdown TV and YouTube was the best. It was great. They let us see so many things. The House of Dragons, no. Is that on Netflix? I haven't watched much on Netflix because I've got a load of TV programmes and series and things that I let record, and then I sit and watch the whole series. And so I never have time to just like do what normal people do and click on Netflix and see what's on and just watch. But yeah, I loved that. That was cool. So anything Johnny Lee Miller's in, that's why I need to watch The Crown. I want to see him as John Major. And Benedict I'll watch. Anything with James Nesbitt. Anything with Brody. What's his name? I don't know what his real name is. I can't think. But if he's in it, I'm watching it. Jodie Comer. Sheridan Smith. It's like you just know when you see something come up and they go, and so it's like, yeah, I'm in. I don't know what the story is. I don't know what anything's about. Click. Record it. We are though, aren't we? A bit. Is that the one James Corden's on Saturday Night Live? And we still haven't decided. Was it good, Jan? Because I haven't watched it yet. I watched a bit of the first episode and I haven't got any further into the... Is it the 6th one? I bet it did, James. I bet they would have survived COVID. Nothing would have held them down. No, I tried to watch Bridgerton. I didn't like it. Ah, cool. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm going to take a day and binge it, watch it all. Because I have a problem with things. Yeah, can you keep him, James? We don't want him back. Did you not? He's in Blackadder, Marie, as well. I'm just trying to think. He did. I've got the box set, and I keep meaning to watch it. He's got an American accent in house, hasn't he? No, we don't care for him either, James. That's the problem. Yeah, I don't like the trade, Jan. I don't want the other one. He was okay till he went over there, and now he's got all big-headed and up himself, and it's like, really? He was the funny fat one over here that could sing and do a bit, and now it's like he went to America, and it's like, oh, for fuck's sake. Now you think you're God's gift to creation. There was a deal on Twitter when America played the UK in the football the other day. Whoever won had to take James, but it was a draw, so we're buggered. Oh, bless you. Did it well though, didn't he, Marie? Yeah, I saw that, Langabanger, and it's like, no, you fuckwit, what are you doing? Getting into the don't you know who I am thing. It's like, for fuck's sake. He wouldn't have spoken to anybody like that when he lived here, so I don't know what the fuck's happened to him, but he needs a slap. You heard he lost the TV show. Has he, though? Because I haven't seen anything anywhere. I hope he has. It'd serve him right. Yeah, Holly. Apparently his writers wrote that and he didn't realise that it was... who was it by? Dang nabbit. Oh, Ricky Gervais, wasn't it? It was a Ricky Gervais joke. Yeah, he should have lost his job. That was over rude. There was no need for it. I don't understand. He's not like that normally, so I don't know what's gotten into him. Word for word, Holly, yeah. Absolutely word for word. And he says, oh, he didn't know. Didn't know bollocks, didn't know. He thought he was going to get away with it. Oh, no, don't, Dee. I'm in too much trouble as it is already for teaching people swear words. Cursing in French sounds so much better, though. Only no mad. Yeah. It surprised me, though, James. It really did. I just thought, what? Because he's normally a really nice bloke. I just don't know. Sorry, I'm getting distracted by the Outlander man on the telly. I think I've got to watch that. I was watching it on something, and then they weren't playing it on there anymore, and I think I've missed a season. I need to go and catch up on that. Well, I suppose it is then, Jan. You can blame it on me. Make out you don't know it's swearing. Yeah, famous people get away with stuff, but they shouldn't, Marie. They shouldn't, should they? Oh, I was looking forward to watching that, Langer Banger. Is it not great? It's a shame, isn't it, when they build something up so much and then you get to see it. No, I'm not zipping, James. I'm on coke. I keep threatening to come on here with a bottle of wine one night, but I had a bottle of wine not so long ago to try and numb the pain because the painkillers were doing bugger all, and I drank the entire bottle and I wasn't zipping, so I don't know if I've become immune to it now. But don't worry, I would never do a lardy and piss myself. Nothing's ever going to get that bad. Do we think she'll be back on YouTube tomorrow? With her blue hair? And her dingle dangles? I'm going to look up the lyrics to a song because I've just remembered. Margaritas and pills and fucking... what else does she drink? Vodka. How can she call that a martini? What makes it a martini? It's just fucking vodka. Yeah, have you not seen her new picture? She's got blue hair. I wish Sherry would come on. I wish she knew there was people out here that felt her pain. Yeah, I think she might be, Tammy. I'm. See, if I've been up late, I'll be asleep, so I'll miss it probably. Guaranteed, when I'm asleep, she'll come on. Go and have a look. She says she's blue from the inside out. Always whinging about how hard done by she is. That's what I'm waiting for, Mandy, all the gloating. And I've lost 50 pounds and I look amazing. To be fair, I think the blue hair actually suits her. I think it looks good on her, but I never say nice things about them, do I? It's on her Instagram, Marie. It does look better, doesn't it, Mimi? I think the blue suits her. I will put some pictures. I wonder if I can add them to the end of this. I'll do a video tomorrow. Whenever I'm up next, I'll do a video and I'll put the pictures in of her dingle dangles and her blue hair. So you can all get to see. Hello. Yes, please. Can you do it without hitting it? Well done. You're better than me. Huh? Yes, much better than the pink hair. Mind you, I can't wait to go pink. See, I can't tell, can you? But it's like, I've got grey there, and then a bit here, and it's like, would you just hurry up? I want mine to go grey, so then I can dye it lilac and purple and whatever, because I've never been able to have like a really bright purple, because my hair was like dark, mousy brown. So you'd have to bleach it first, and I couldn't be arsed with all of that faffing about. So the last time, you'll see, I clicked that, I put a link to that thing, that hair gadget thing on one of my old videos. And you can see there where my hair's growing out and the rest of it's purple. But it was, what I want, like a lilac-y purple hair. Like an old lady's rinse or something. So I'm waiting for mine to go fully grey so I can do that. But she really didn't look good with the pink hair. It didn't suit her at all. She's got a thing about her eyes, and she keeps going on about her blue eyes. They're green. They're not blue. Are you blocked as well, Marie? Yeah, I was too. I'll put... Anytime she does anything of any interest, I've usually stuck it in a video, so... But yeah, the next video I do, I'll put her picture in. But it does look quite good, the blue. Everyone said they thought she looked better with the black hair. I don't know so much. But I do like the blue. Blue suits her. See, Lardy, I'm saying something nice. Do you like my Obi-Wan Kenobi hood? I tried to do a live the other day and it was all fucking... I had a picture and no sound, and then today I had sound and no picture. I don't know why she does that bulgy eye thing. It is scary, isn't it? I've got hazel apparently, James, so my husband says. Can't really see, can you? Hang on. But I can never remember what colour my eyes are. I never look at myself. It's weird. My husband and my son have brown eyes and my daughter has blue. But that's the thing, like somebody said, green eyes are more rare than blue, so why doesn't she just say she's got green eyes? But she doesn't. She keeps harping on about her blue eyes when they're not blue. Thank you. Brenda wasn't happy when she saw my jacket because she said this isn't the colour that she ordered.
Really?
Yeah. Apparently it should have been pink.
I like it.
I do. I said to her.
Thank you, Brenda.
It looks brown on there, but it's not brown, is it? It's
no,
like
no, it's not at all. It's pink.
It's like a mauvey, dusky, pinky thing. Sly old foxy fox.
If you need anything, message me.
Will do. Thank you.
See you later.
See you in a bit. What are we going to talk about now? What time is it where everybody is? Is it past your bedtime? Do I need to let you all go? Are you being served a mashed up McDonald's burger? Did you see it? I cut it up into little pieces. It's like, really, Lisa? How old are you? And then she's trying to piece it all together at the end to see how much she didn't eat. Well, maybe if you'd ate it like a grown-up, you'd have seen how much you didn't eat. 7:30, is that all? Well, way early. What day is it today? Are you on the booze, anybody out there? Because it's Saturday or something, isn't it? I've no idea. AM or PM, Jan? We were talking about TV programmes, Christine, but we can talk about whatever you like. She wasn't she, Holly? She didn't know what she had, and then she let him go. Hey, Tangy, hiya. Is that 3:32 AM, Christine? It's 12:30 here. You ready to start zipping? Good. Have a zip for me, James. PM. So it's really early where you are, Jan. Oh, I'm well aware of your substance abuse issues. And your cockroach-infested flat. Can that woman ever tell the truth about anything? 7:30. I will try and do more lives, Tess. Thank you very much. If you saw the fiasco of trying to get this sorted out tonight, my son said he's going to make me a step-by-step video that I can watch so I can sort it out for the next time. Hence why she is alone. Exactly, Langabanger. One zip and I'd be asleep. Yeah, in that video that she was made take down, and then she put it back up on her Patreon, Jan. And then she was made take it down from there as well. And she started going on about how people had profile pictures of her on the bakery, and it's like, well, duh, that's what they do. Stupid. Shameless plug for my other channel, Tess. If you like my soothing voice, I read stories on there. So if anybody wants to pop over and join up. She is evil. She's got a really evil streak. Bob on the Moon. Bob on the Moon's busy, isn't he? Good for you, James. Have a big one. I miss going out to karaoke and getting hammered. Those were the days. Does it, James? Oh, I'm happy about that. I've put a couple of new stories up for Yuletide. So then I need to get my arse in gear and get back up. I was concentrating on here, trying to get it over 1,000, and I sort of let that slide. So I need to find some new stories to read. Oh, she won't get hired. She'll open her own beauty parlour, Marie. Yeah, I could do with a cocktail. That'd be good, wouldn't it? I've had so many people saying, can you do a t-shirt with this on and that on? I can't do merch until I hit 10, so... Yeah, and I bet she told you, Christine, didn't she? Did you get blocked or were you just ignored? Or they'll go once and never go back, Marie. Nobody will employ her to do that work, really. And the sticking... Yeah, that's what I want, Langabanger. I graduated the sticking and gluing table. I do need merch, don't I? I can't have any yet, so... What a condescending fucking answer! Well, get a bit older. Fuck's sake. I think the crypto thing's already hurt John, but she won't admit it. That's why she's doing fucking Walmart and Target and anything else that'll have her. Would I have to give Cherie a cut of the merch money, though? Seeing as though it's her line. Ooh. Sticking and gluing salon. Come out looking worse than you went in. It's like a girl I watched today. She was going out on a date and she said it was only a first date, so she doesn't know why she went so mad, but she VT'd everything. Over here V is like Nair or what did it used to be? Imac. It's like a hair removal cream. Anyway, she said that she VT'd everywhere and now it stings when she pees. It's like, yeah, it'd be like that at Lardy's fucking salon, wouldn't it? Neither can I, Tammy, so I don't understand why she's even bothered her ass to try and do something like that. Nice big margarita. She probably thinks she'll do reception at the salon so she can sit. What was it she was doing and she couldn't do, and then she had a breakdown and someone said that they did a full-time job with 4 herniated discs and she couldn't do a shitty part-time job. Like, at least know your limitations and work around them. Do you think Lisa's in debt, Christine? She was doing a bit of everything from what I could make out, Jan, but I don't know what she majored in. Nose hair removal or something, I have no idea. But she showed her nails today on Instagram and they've actually grown a bit like mine because I cut mine the other day. So they're about that long now and they look human again. Because she killed them before with all the super glue and acetone and shite that she was doing. Yeah, she had to copy Ashley, didn't she? Is that picture where she signed into a gym? I bet she said to them at the door, "Oh, I'm bursting. Do you mind if I run in and use your toilet?" And then she took a picture of her and her water bottle showing Ashley, "I'm at the gym." Yeah. Couldn't do 20 minutes on a stationary bike in her own fucking complex and she wants us to believe that she went to the gym. Huh? I do actually remember that. I think she went back and stole that wig as well. Yeah, that was it. She just walked out and left them. Yeah, that's why she wasn't doing anything to her nails. So now they look like real nails because she left them alone for so long. She had nail polish on today, so that probably means that she's left now. But they do a thing and I want to see if she's on there. But if I say it, she won't do it. Not that she's going to sit and watch this, but you never know. No, not Lisa, Laurie, Christine, sorry. Gets confusing, doesn't it? Yeah, when does she ever make a purchase? I would do merch, Tess, but you're not allowed to do merch on YouTube until you reach 10,000 subscribers. So that'll never happen. Feminine energy for Lisa, yeah, definitely. I'm looking for my feminine energy. What was the one she had? Find Your Sexy or something. Yeah, I'm trying this for us. That's a good one. Isn't she though? Can I call you LB? Because Langer Banger's really long. But yeah, nobody wants her in their shop, do they? It's like when she was in Dana Point and she went into that... oh, what was it called? That shop where they did all the jewellery and the harem pants. And she bought MC Hammer pants, went home and ripped them and then took them back and got her money back and stole a load of jewellery and was never allowed in the shop again. Thank you. I can't imagine having to serve her in a shop or anywhere. Or when I was a barmaid. Barmaid! A barmaid! A barmaid! Why did she have such a fucking problem with that? I never understood. Did she think I was trying to make myself sound like something I wasn't? And it's like, fuck off, you idiot. That's what we're called in the UK. Barmaids. Twat. I'm happy you found us too, Christine. Everyone's always her friend until they're not, aren't they, Cheryl? She did for like 3 minutes, LB, if you mean Laurie. As a salon receptionist, just so she could get free haircuts and whatever. That's the only reason she takes any job. I'm happy you all found here. I'm glad we've got this nice little group that we have. Wasn't Chickens by the Lake doing videos about Cynthia? And then there was another one. Another lady. What was her name? God, there's an old siren. Nino, Nino, Nino. And who was the other one? There's another one, LB, and I can't think of her name. Pink Fairy. No, it was something Talks. Was it Jan Talks or something? Is she still doing videos? She got fired for making videos on the job. Oh, Lardy does, yeah. Every time. She can't not get a thing. This is my desk, and here's my pencils, and there's my rubber collection, and this is this, and that is that. Look at me, I'm a big girl at work. Fucking idiot. What am I trying to do? Check the heat of this. Nope, too hot. I think I watched all of about 2 minutes of one of her videos once, and I can't remember anything. I know she did a video. Chickens by the Lake did a video where she said she wasn't going to do videos about anybody else anymore. She was just going to concentrate on her cooking or whatever. Is that her? Described the perfume as a sweaty kid. But like I said earlier, I would do videos about what's her face, Cynthia. But I wanted to find out. There was a channel that did videos about her, and she got them taken down. And I want to know what style of videos they were doing that she got them removed for. Because if it was fair use, then they could have fought back and said, no, you're not taking my channel down. So I don't know if they were doing something wrong, or if they didn't fight back, or if Cynthia's just so determined that she was going to get them taken down one way or another. She was at a film premiere the other day. Bought a new dress from Macy's for the occasion. LB, who they called the ASPCA on who? Lardy. I know they called them on Lardy. Are you talking about somebody else as well? Hi, Raven. Oops. Oh, God, that was loud. Sorry. Shove you over there out the way. Yeah, everything's a sexy man scent, isn't it? Oh, it's yummy. What the fuck is a yummy foundation? I've yet to find one. Chicken's got the ASPCA called as well. There's so many weirdos on YouTube, isn't there? To eat? Did she eat them? Did she kill them on YouTube? Do people see her killing them? Because if she's raising them and killing them to eat them, there's not really a lot anyone can do, but you wouldn't really do it on YouTube, would you? She's got 100 and something thousand subscribers now, Marie. I don't know what's going on. Oh, you don't kill your pets. That's wrong. Yeah, or the yuck doctor, Christine. Did she get done? Seems to me you've got to do something really drastic for the ASPCA to actually do anything. It's like that Burke that went to Lardy's house and just walked around, took pictures and left and never did anything. I mean, who at 50 odd calls it the yuck doctor? Came and did nothing. Usual story. What do you actually have to do for them to do something? It's wrong. Oh, that went down the wrong hole. The people the people on her thread on the bakery say she buys subscribers, Christine. I don't know if she does, because she keeps getting invited to YouTube things. Now, why would they invite her to things if her subscribers were bought? Surely they'd know. And I don't get all that fucking deep throating lollipops thing. I really don't. And all her characters. I'm Sweet Tooth, don't you know? It's like, you're insane. Need locking up. My yummy jammies. What was it? Yummy jammies. And what was the other thing? Her big pants or something. Her going to bed pants or something. What did she call them? Yeah, that's what everyone says, Tess, that she's buying them. Well, if she is, she seems to be reaping the rewards of having them, so... I mean, I know YouTube do a sweep every now and again, don't they? And they get rid of all the bots and what have you, but it's like... her numbers don't seem to be dropping. But then she's got 100 and whatever thousand, but no comments. Is bizarre, LB. And then she killed him. Sleepy socks, that's it. Sleepy socks, and there was something about the pants, wasn't it? The nighttime pants or something. She's just weird. I think it's sad that narcs don't know they're narcs, and that even if they did know, there's nothing they can do about it. How sad is that? Because everyone that ever talks about narcissists says that they have a really low self-esteem, which is why they pick holes in everybody else, and then they pretend that they think they're great. And it's like, how could you go through life doing that? Yes, she does, Tammy. She's got $77 or something a month for doing nothing. If you go to one of her videos, her Patreon's always linked underneath, and you'll be able to see she's got people paying her money monthly for nothing. And it's like, everyone's like, you're jealous. No, I just think they're fucking stupid. And it's like, who's laughing at the end of the day? Lardy is. She's doing nothing and they're still paying her for it. I think she'll be back tomorrow, LB. I've got a feeling in my water. I do. I think she'll be back tomorrow. or the day after. Hi guys. They do, Marie, but apparently underneath it all, they're really delicate flowers and they don't think they're great, so they bull themselves up and put other people down to make themselves feel better. But it's such a shame, like, all these psychiatrists can diagnose people with narcissistic personality disorder, but there's nothing they can do about it. And narcs will not admit they're a narc because they don't think they are. It's like Lardy's convinced she's an empath. In what parallel universe is she an empath? Yeah, gross people at the mall. She never looks in the mirror herself though, does she, Dee? Yeah, probably true, Holly. I don't know. That's what I said to my husband. It's like, do you think it's better to be them and think they're wonderful than know the truth? I don't know. When she was the most disgusting person at the mall, yeah, but she never saw that, did she? She was walking through the mall telling me, yes, I did wish you dead. And she was going on about that teacher who should be hung. And it's like, really? And people say I'm horrible. I've never wished anything like that on anybody. Darlene, is there any more news on the Idaho thing? Have they found anyone yet? Because I was watching... Who was I watching? I watched most of it, but I didn't finish it. Is it Plunder? That girl that had got taken off and then had to go back doing videos with her face in it. That was awful, Tammy, and I'm glad she got fucking pulled apart for doing that. I know. It's like Lisa really looked that woman up and down and thought about what she was going to say, didn't she? And really, really, really looked to see and say, oh yeah, I just knew when she took her shoes off, her feet would be... Fuck off. At least she hasn't got a fucking house full of shoes and boots and she doesn't know what she's got. So MPD's a learned behaviour, is it? That's a shame. Them poor girls. They need to find whoever that is, though, because that's a fucking serial killer there. The Darlene. Yes, LB. Bow down. Tragedy pimps. I've not heard of them before. Exactly, she had no idea about what that woman was going through. But she decided to look down her nose at her. And has totally blanked it. She did nothing wrong. Oh, thank you, Tess. I definitely wanted to be the opposite after going through that. That's funny, Cheryl. I don't understand how anybody could want to make people unhappy. How they get up in the morning. YouTube, right, got you. How they can get up in the morning and say things and think nothing of it. It's like when she says, if you fuck me, I'll fuck you harder. And it's like, really? Why? Exactly, Holly. No one's got any right to judge anybody. I bet she did, Marie. I bet she knew damn well that Lisa was looking her up and down. like I've got Holly Golightly in here, but there's a Holly Golightly or a something Golightly, isn't there? It goes with a bullhorn. Hi, Heather. I will never remember that. I am terribly sorry. I'm going to tell you now that as soon as I turn this off, I will forget, because I'm useless. Everything goes in one ear and out the other these days. Yeah, but I don't know how they live. It is Molly Golightly, that's it. Laurie's video called What I'm Taking to Nashville. Okay. I'll try and remember that. If you think, Sue, can you write it somewhere? Because this will disappear when I go offline. Or send me an email, chattoexposed@aol.com, or shove it in a comment under a video. Because otherwise I'll completely forget. Right. I thought they were on the good side, Darlene. Are they not? Because didn't they go to what's-his-faces? The laundries and cause uproar? Anna Wintour wouldn't fucking walk over her, never mind talk to her. Did they cause problems? I thought they were just there annoying the laundries. Are you off, Christine? Take care, sleep well. Thanks for coming. Thanks, Sue. Yeah, just put it somewhere where I'll see it, because otherwise I'll forget. See, here we didn't see as much of what went on with all of that. It was just what I caught on YouTube about Gabby and Brian and all of that. So you see people outside shouting and you think, oh, you know, they're on the right side of the law and they want them to come out and talk for themselves, and you don't realise what the whole story is. Oh, right, okay. He's boo-boo watching cat TV. Oop. My husband was in hysterics watching you trying to move. Who's the other one? The other cat that was on the stairs and it wasn't going anywhere. This is my stair. I own it. I ain't moving. So funny. I wish I was being terrorised by Boo Boo. If I ever get another house, first thing I'm buying is a kitten. Did you? Oh, cool. I'll have a look at them in a bit. Yeah, I reckon that too, Heather. She probably has them stuck in that little porch thing all day and then in the garage all night. Scounderella, is that her name? She's overfed them. She doesn't care about them. And she only fucking interacts with them for a video. They're just props. I did, yeah. Nobody was going past her. No one. Weren't happening. Her stairs. Yes, Diane. An ensuite bathroom and then a kitten. Won't be one kitten though. If I get a bungalow, if I'm downstairs... Oh. If I get downstairs, then I'm going to have loads of cats. I don't care. I'm going to be the mad cat woman. But yeah, an ensuite bathroom. See, I'm not saying all, but most American houses I've seen is you all have your own bathroom, or there's them Jack and Jill things where it's just 2 bedrooms have that bathroom. And then you have guest bathrooms. It's like, fuck the guests. I just want one of my own. Oh dear. Are his treats being counted now? I do need a cat now. Keep me company until I get my bathroom. Ah, cool, Heather. That's me, I'd have loads. I've had cats in the past, but the reason I won't get one as it stands is because I'm upstairs, and if I was to have a cat up here with me, I'd need to cut holes in all the doors for them to get to a cat litter tray somewhere, and downstairs, so there'd just be one big draft, because that's the way this house is, it's drafty, so I want a fupa. Newer homes have that here. I wish I could afford a newer home. Thank you, Jan. It's hard, isn't it? A whole family sharing one fucking bathroom. And if you see on my other channel, if you look at Teeny Tiny Bathroom Wars, it's one of my popular videos, and start at 2 minutes in, you'll see the size of my bathroom sink. So people have no idea of the pain I deal with daily. Yeah, just put the litter box in the kitchen pantry. Yeah, see, that's the thing. I wouldn't mind. See, if I could leave the doors open, that'd be great. But it'd be way too cold to have all the doors open, so. I was watching videos the other day, somebody just got one of these cat dog door things, trying to get the cat and the dog to go in and out of this door. It was hysterical. I bet it was, Mimi. See, the thing is, it's not so much that all of us have to use the one. It's like, it's sod's law that all of us want to be in there at the same time. Thank you, darling. Shame is the narrating's not earning me anything, so. No, I do the tap dancing. She can do the ballet dancing. But yeah, we all want to be in there at the same time. And Madam, when she's on her period, takes forever. And if I've got IBS and she's got her period, oh, holy hell breaks loose, because she can't. She's autistic, so she's got a routine, and everything has to be done in a specific order and slowly. And it's like, fuck, get out of there. One day, I swear, I'm going to have to go in the bin. I'll end up with a bucket or something in my room for emergencies. That's the only thing that bothers me. Do we have any snow yet? No, not yet. Hopefully for Christmas. Belly dancing, yeah. I'm jealous too, D. I want 5 cats. I had a beautiful cat in London called Higgy. She was gorgeous. And I had to give her away because I had to move back in with my mother in between flats, and she said I could go back, but the cat couldn't. And then, of course, she was like, oh, I saw your cat. She's beautiful. Because I gave her to a friend. It's like, go fuck yourself. And her purple MC Hammer pants, yeah, that she ripped. Only her could rip a pair of MC Hammer pants. Aww. Give him a squidge from me, Raven. Thanks for coming. See you later. I know that bra was enormous, wasn't it? I'm telling you, Bella thought it was a new bed. Is that what it is, darling? Yeah. And of course, my son wants to go in, and it's like, for God's sake. Aww. I could do that, foster cats. An over-the-shoulder boulder holder. Exactly, LB. He was a bugger, Diane. I can't think what parrot he is. You know the blue ones, the macaws, big blue and yellow thing. He was a fucker. And if I walked past his cage, he'd nick my biro out of my top pocket and I'd have a fight on to get it back. But yeah, he used to scream at the top of his lungs and he'd frighten the shit out of the zebra finches and he killed them. So we had to stop and put him in the warehouse instead of into where all the birds were of a night time. Such a git. Beautiful bird though. But yeah, big bully. Same here, Dee. I don't get people that say they don't like cats. If they don't like cats, we can't be friends. I heard your video about Brass, darling. Found it very interesting. He was a jerk. But he was bored. That's what was wrong with him. Because they made so much noise, chattering and screeching and whatever. And he got bored and he'd scream at them. So yeah, we had to move him. We had another one. He was gorgeous. Red thing. I don't know what. I can't think what breed he was. And one of the staff bought him. And the only thing he'd learnt to say was hello. And the night that the staff member was taking him home, they put him in a little cage and it was carrying him out. And the poor thing, he's hanging onto the bars, looking out, going, hello, hello, hello. It's like, what are they doing with me? Where am I going? He was so cute. And then we had George and Mildred, African grey parrots. They were cool. You did, darling. And someone came in and bought George, so Mildred was left on her own. And then we let her out one day. Something spooked her and she flew off and ended up on there was a shelf that went around the top of the shop where we had all the pet carriers and whatever on display. Anyway, she ended up there and she was scared because she didn't like flying. And she didn't want to come down. So I had to go up a ladder and get her. And she's got her claws like that in my sweatshirt. And I'm like, you're a bird. You're supposed to fly. And it was like, no, don't like it up there. Don't let me go up there again. I have had some really cool jobs. I've been really lucky, Diane. Very lucky. Now I do nothing. Which is what drives me insane more than anything. Is the fact that I'm incapable of doing anything. I can't stand now for more than 10 minutes. My back is absolutely screaming. The back of my head gets really, really sore. And it's like something's like a clamp on it. And then I start sweating buckets. It's ridiculous. But yeah. That pet shop was amazing. And then when I went back, I went to visit London and I took my husband and my son there. And they'd ruined it. And there was a girl on the till. And I said to her, what happened? And she went, oh, yeah, I wanted a job here because I loved it. I used to come in on a Saturday. And she said, yeah, they sold it and the people that took it over ruined it. I don't know, what is a high-level executive assistant when they're at home? I was head cashier in most places. I've had lots of jobs. I've been really lucky. Had some really cool jobs. I haven't watched Lardy since she went on a cruise with her mother in Sensi days. I know, she looked silly in that bra, didn't she? She thought she looked amazing. We had, I don't know if anybody knows, it was a thing here, Rod Hull and Emu. And when the shop was set up, and then they were going to have an opening day. And the boss called us all together one morning and he said, that's it. I've booked them now. I've got someone amazing to open the shop. And we're like, who? He's like, Rod Hull and Emu. It was like, oh, for fuck's sake. So I was on the till with a python round my neck and he used to terrorise people with his emu. And he came over to me and then he saw the python and he sort of backed off. So I got away with without being attacked by his emu. Butlins was a great job as well. recommend that to anybody, but it's not as fun now as it was when me and my husband were there. Doing Excel sheets and taunting the new hires. I could do that. Thank you, Jan. That was outside of Pathelli Registry Office. And fluffy twirly things that hang off the end and bob up and down. See, our wedding, that was 9 weeks from our first date. He asked me to marry him after 17 days, loony. We're still together now, 27 years later. And I'll go on Facebook occasionally and see someone that we used to work with, and they never say wow. Wouldn't you, if you'd worked with somebody donkey's years back and they got married, or like he proposed after 17 days and they were married in 9 weeks, you'd think, oh, that'll never last, wouldn't you? You at least get a wow. Anything that's noisy, Lardy loves, including herself. It was a brilliant job, Jan. I don't know if you... See, you try and explain holiday camps to people and they're like, what the fuck are you talking about? But, yeah, it was great fun. It was our most favourite job. Thank you, Sinster. But, yeah. I used to love working... When I got the job, I went for an interview and I said that I wanted bar work or shop work. And the bloke that interviewed me said all the bar and shop work had gone, but that I could work as a chalet maid. And it was like, really? And he said, yeah, but once you get there, you can swap. And I was like, all right then. So I went there and they called chalet maids monsters because they reckoned all the chalet maids were ugly. Anyway, so I saw the shies on the fun fair where you had to throw a hoop and win a toy, and they had a radio mics and that, and it looked like really good fun. So I went and asked, could I do that instead? And I got swapped to there. And then my husband was a supervisor on the fairground, and I used to see him every day, and he'd walk past and then he'd find his feet really interesting as he walked past me, and it's like, oh well, don't say hello then, you miserable sod. And he was just really embarrassed. So until one day he was on the there was this kids ride, it was aeroplanes, and they were painting the floor, and I had the mic on, and I said to him, you're going to paint yourself into a corner? And he's like, no I'm not. And then I started singing a song to him, and the rest they say is history. A barmaid, yes. That was a brilliant job to fall back on. I'm so glad that my mum got me working in pubs, because I always had something to do. Brilliant, Mimi. How long are you together? I'm going to put my fan on for a bit. I hope it's not too loud. See, when you know, don't you? It was, Jan. It was brilliant. I mean, we used to go out on camp and then we'd go out off camp. But even on camp, we'd do the rounds of all the pubs and the bars and whatever. And then they used to do, the Redcoats would come out and do dances at the end of the night. Like, you dance to the Music Man and different things. And all the staff were doing it. And everyone would go, oh, are they the holiday makers? And it's like, no, they're the staff. We had more fun than anyone that came on holiday. I've put a wedding pic up on... Is it on? It's on Exposed, isn't it? If you go and have a look, I have actually put the wedding pic up on there, but I'll see if I can find some more. What, where she lost her rag and started having a go at the assistant and saying, yeah, I cannot find that. If anyone can find it, I will do it, but I can't find it. I don't think... It was a dream job, Jan. It was just so much fun. We just laughed all day. We still laugh about things that happened back then. Oh, wow, that's amazing. 35 years. Congratulations, Mimi. Wow. I'll say wow for you. Yeah. I'm filming this and I'm going to put it on my YouTube channel. Like anyone gave a fuck. But yeah, I don't think I was actually recording her back then. I wish so badly that we'd had like phones or whatever back in the day then to record, because we had so much fun. We really did. It's like my hen night, a whole load of the girls went and hired a wheelchair from the hire shop, and they handcuffed me to the chair, and then they were arse farting about, and then there was this bit of the camp that there was like a steep hill down to a car park, and they were laughing and they let go, and it was like there was a barrier at the bottom, and everyone's like, fuck, she's gonna go into the barrier. So they were pummeling it down trying to catch me before I hit it. It was funny, but yeah, great times. And I didn't have to put up with my mother. I could ring her once a week and that was it. And then a friend of ours changed his name. We were just drunks, Diane. That was that was it. We were drunk more than we were sober. He changed his name, and I thought, what a cool idea. And my mum rang me up moaning about something, and I said, or I rang her on the Sunday and she was creating about something, and I said, I think I'm going to do that. And she was like, oh no, you can't do that. And it's like, yeah, if I change my name, you'll never find me. But yeah, work. I mean, it's like we say, work. It wasn't work. When did my mum pass? She hasn't, Diane. As far as I know, no one's informed me. She might have done, who knows? I went no contact with her when Madam was a baby, so we haven't spoken in about 19 years. It was the only thing I could do for my own mental health. It was guaranteed. If his mother phoned or my mother phoned, within 2 seconds of putting the phone down, we were screaming at each other. So Here's the thing. I wrote it in a comment to somebody, but right, this is what we've had to deal with. I just come home with Madam. Ever let her in or forgive? I don't hold a grudge. I don't wish her any harm. I hope she's happy. She's living in Ireland. She always wanted to go back home. She went home. She's with the family that she wanted to be with. She's in sheltered housing, so she's got nothing much to worry about. Everything's taken care of for her. I can't have her in my life. I just can't. All she did was put me down, send me on guilt trips, then try and turn my kids against me. And it's like, no, I can't. I just can't. If you've ever had to deal with a narcissist, you know what it's like, and you just can't. You have to put a barrier up at some point. And when she started playing mind games and tricks with my son, and he came to me crying at 4 saying Granny doesn't love me anymore, it was like, no. I could have dealt with her, but not with what she was doing to him. It's like, no, fuck off, I'm not having it. My dad was married when he got my mum pregnant, and he's got 3 boys and a girl, so I've got half siblings, but I've got nothing to do with them. That's the truth, Jan. I just had to cut it out. I had no choice. And then things like his mother, I just got home with Madam from hospital, and she told an ex-girlfriend of his that she should come and visit him because we were getting divorced. Who does that? There is no forgiving a narcissist. Once you've had enough of the abuse, you have no choice other than to cut them out of your life for the safety of you and the legacy and your own sanity. You do. No, don't be sorry, Diane. I'm an open book. If I don't want to answer something, I won't. But yeah, no, I've got nothing to hide. But yeah, I mean, that's what I said. I don't wish her harm. I hope she's happy and healthy. I just do not need her in my life. I just can't. I can't do it. Exactly, Tess. That's when I hit the wall. It was like, no, fuck this. I've had it all my life, but when you start playing that, because I knew what she was doing. She used to do it to her friends. I watched her. They'd ring her up and she'd be sat beside the phone and the answering machine would go on and she'd listen to them talking and she'd be laughing at them. And I knew that's what she did with my son when he rang up. I knew for a fact she was sat there listening to him. And then she didn't pick the phone up, and it was like, and do you know why she had a sulk? No one will believe this. She had the hump because I was decorating the 3rd bedroom for Madam. Oh, can't she just stay in your room? What, until she leaves? What do? Put her in a drawer somewhere? Hang her up in the fucking wardrobe? Yeah. How dare I decorate a bedroom for my daughter? That room was supposed to be there for whenever she deemed it necessary to come and visit. That was her room. I wasn't allowed to have a room for my daughter. And it's like, and then ignoring my son. And it's like, yeah, no, fuck you. That's it now. Done. That's true. Don't keep toxic people in your life just because they're relatives. It's so hard though, Jan, because I've had but you only get one mother. How can you cut your mother out of your life? Oh, you must be terrible to be able to cut your mother out of your life. And it's like, yeah, whatever. If they knew that much, where am I? That much of what I put up with that woman, they'd have said, why didn't you cut her out years before? Thank you, Tess. I did just have to walk away. It's like you can't. I don't care who they are. If they're making your life a misery. And the thing was, right, she did all that. She ignored my son. So I thought, right, okay. I wrote her a letter. And I said, I knew what you were doing. I don't appreciate the way you've treated my son. I have had it up to here. I'm not doing it anymore. But if you act like the grandmother you're supposed to be, you're more than welcome to have contact with my children, but I'm done. And she wrote nothing. She didn't phone. Then 6 months later, she sent him a birthday card, and I was like, no. Nuh-uh. You had your chance 6 months ago and you chose not to. Then she got every living fucking relative in the world to write to me, phone me, visit me. Oh, your mum's really missing you. You know, you really should rethink it. No, sorry. Yeah. Can you imagine if Carol had been my mum? And then Lardy has the fucking cheek to say her mother was a narcissist. Exactly, Dee. It was like someone had just lifted a huge weight. Because I thought, right, for years, because she was a single mother, I thought she fucking hated me because I was the result of this fucking fling with this bloke who decided he didn't want anything to do with her because he was already married, and that I was getting the shit end of the stick because of that. But that was only a tiny part of it. The rest is the fact that she was a fucking covert narc, and I didn't know what a narc was back then, which is why I'm trying to show people now, but most people don't want to see it. Yes, Carol and John are punch bags. It's hard because, and it's like I said, oh, but she's your mum. Yeah. When was she ever a mother to me? It was more the other way around. I mean, she came home from work one night at 4 o'clock in the morning, and I had to be up for school, and she hit something, blew all the fucking electrics, came stomping up the stairs like a madwoman, woke me up, sort the electric, I need a cup of tea. Oh, hello to you too. I'm supposed to be getting up for school in the morning, and you're the adult. You sort the fucking electric. So there I am, up a fucking ladder, with fuse wire, fucking fixing the electric so she can have tea. Hi, Nikos. Oh, Jean's daughter Angela's joined Weight Watchers and she's lost blah de blah de blah. And like my husband said, all those years she was calling me fat and ugly and useless and all the rest of it, and going on about how much weight someone else had lost at fucking Weight Watchers. I look back on old pictures and it's like, hang on a minute, I wasn't fat. When was I supposed to be fat? I got fat when I got married and we got settled, and you know what it's like, you get happy and you eat. Then I got fat, but when she was calling me fat, I wasn't. It's like, oh, for fuck's sake. So all the years I should have enjoyed, I never did because I thought I was fat. I remember the stories where you'd go down the stairs to get pay phone calls. Yeah, that's when I lived in the flat. Is that what we're talking about? I remember I eventually got the phone put into the flat I had. And I was out one day. I came back, there was like 9 million messages on their answering machine. Where were you? I've been trying to get hold of you all day. Why? There was a leak. The woman upstairs, something exploded and there was a leak and it was pouring through my kitchen. It's like, am I Bob the Builder? Why were you ringing me? Phone the fucking council. Made no sense. Great having an answering machine. You can ignore them like she does. Yeah, I was at the top of a house, 3 or 4 floors, and there was a payphone inside in the hallway downstairs, and there was nice people that lived downstairs until they moved out and these others moved in, but they'd answer the phone, and if it was for me then they'd open the front door, ring my doorbell, and then I'd come down. But yeah, it was a nightmare having to go all the way down. And then you're sitting on the stairs outside other people's doors and they're listening to your conversations. It was cool though when people used to visit and they'd ring the doorbell. I used to wang my keys out the kitchen window. They'd let themselves in and come up so I didn't have to go down and come up again. I missed that flat. It was a cool little flat. But then I left there and went to Butlins, so. It was the only way I had phone calls. That's when I had Blue, my little bird that talked. He was gorgeous. I keep thinking about no one would read it, Diane. Keep thinking about getting another budgie, but it's hard if I'm going to be reading books. Some noisy little git in the background. He was cute though. Thank you, Marie. I have to be. If I didn't look after me, nobody else was doing it. 10k merch including your memoir. Right, if I ever get to 10,000 then, Diane, you're on. I'll write my memoirs. Yeah, I did. I put on loads of weight, and then, like I said before, when I went keto because of the diabetes, it just dropped off, and I never really noticed. Thank you, Marie. That's kind of you. I've got a story for every occasion. Apart from cruises and what have you, I've never been on a cruise or done anything that Lardy's done. You do get fat though when you get married. I've noticed that with lots of people. They're like stick thin on their wedding day so they can get into the wedding dress, and then everything goes out the window afterwards. But it is when you're relaxed and happy. What could, Marie? I don't know what I said. I have a lot to offer, or I have a story for every occasion. See, I've been quite lucky. Like I've met a load of famous people working in pubs and clubs and things, and like I said, working in the pet shop. There's 101 stories about the pet shop. That was just so funny. And then Butlins. I swear, if people that went on holiday to Butlins knew the truth of what actually happened in Butlins, they'd never go. Why not, Diane? I've always wanted to go on one, and I said to my husband, guaranteed if we went on it, the fucking thing would sink. I have a story for every occasion. I'll have to remember that. Or you'll have to remind me. If I ever get to 10,000... Why? I thought everybody's... It's like I said to my husband, right, our 25th wedding anniversary, we're going on a cruise. Because I never thought... I thought, 25 years, that's fucking eons away. We'll never get to 25. And now we're on 27. Still haven't had the cruise, though. I'd like one with the thing. I wouldn't want a little tiny inside cabin where you couldn't see anything. That'd be a bit claustrophobic. I'd like one of the posh ones where you've got the balcony and everything. Thank you, Darlene. I'll check Instagram later when I get off of here. Really? 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 Oh wow. Oh, maybe I won't go on a cruise then. Don't want food poisoning. Lardy seemed to get away with it though, didn't she? I don't remember her ever getting sick. Time is it now? I have to get off here soon. Need to walk around. All my bones are like, have we moved lately? When did you last walk around the room? They always look. It always looks like such good food as well. Why is she trying to kill her off, Diane? Gonna get double dragon on those cruises. Are you off, Mimi? Or are you saying good evening to me because I said I'll have to go in a bit? It didn't work. No, it didn't. I said to my husband earlier, that's the only reason she went, was to drink. Yeah. She's got to have stretched that stomach. There's no way her stomach's still tiny like it was when she had the op. Because she just doesn't know when to stop eating. And surely if she still had a little stomach, it'd make her stop. I know, yeah. I've got one of them. It's called the Bootmobile. I haven't been out on it in donkeys. But I've got fluffy dice hanging on the front. And boop stickers all over it. I was in the shop once and this other woman was coming the other way and I said, do you want a race? And she looked at me like I was mad. Honestly, some people have got no sense of humour, have they? She eats small meals. Yeah, evil doesn't die. She makes me laugh when she's got a dinner and this'll last me 5 meals. We're watching you eat it. Must be hard though. If something breaks out on a cruise ship, you're fucked, aren't you? I mean, how do you get rid of it? Can you imagine the sewerage if everyone's sick at the same time? Oh, God. Yeah, she's got a salad bowl that'd feed the neighbourhood. And I can't cope with her when she eats and she drags things off the fork with her teeth. Stop it. I'm taking this home. Yeah. It never makes it home. She's ate it in the car on the way home. She says, oh, I'm taking this home to make it look like she only eats a little bit in front of Sherry and the rest of them and then eats it all in the car. Yep. A whole bag of cabbage. 3 pieces of fish. Oh, it's keto, don't you know? I can eat what I want. A whole block of cheese. We did a list once in the Gossip Bakery. We started a list of all the illnesses she had. Yeah. It's horrible, isn't it, Susan? It's like it's not running away from you. You don't need to stab it to death. Yeah, she's gross when she eats, Tammy. I can't cope. I'm sure she did. It's just Lardy that drinks and drives. And then says she wasn't driving. Yeah, whatever. What are they, what? We do, don't we? We need to put a list on here somewhere. She says she's got fibro, travelling shingles, arthritis, that thing with her black elbows, psoriatic arthritis or something, I don't know what she calls it. What else has she got? It'd be easier to write down what she doesn't have. Her illnesses, everything, Dee. Start at everything that starts with an A and work through to Z, and Lardy's had them all. Ganglions. Not the ganglion cyst. Oh no. It's the shingles that makes me laugh. When she went to the hospital, they didn't know about these shingles. They only knew about those other shingles. Oh, they didn't know about the shingles that aren't shingles that you made up. Yeah, wouldn't it be good if she had a conscience? You too, Holly Golightly. Sleep well. Talk to you soon. Now, see, if I was Lardy... Oh, you don't have to tell me you're leaving. Just go. Yeah, her depression video made me fucking angry as well, Marie, because I lived with someone with severe depression. She hasn't got a fucking clue. I know, that's what I said. Just fucking get a Bible and whack it one. Yes, you're right, Dee. That's what she doesn't have. A conscience. Or an empathetic bone in her body. How is she going to cope doing beauty treatments when she hates people? Yeah. I remember you saying that, Marie. It's hard, isn't it? When you've had to be there and go through it, and then someone just, how I beat severe depression in 2 weeks. It's like, yeah, give me 2 weeks to beat you, love. It's belittling everybody else. See what she does? She gets a pimple, and then she looks it up on Google. What can this be? What illness can that be part of? And then she convinces herself that she's got whatever it is. And then she goes to the ER creating, I've got this. And she hasn't. Do you remember when she kept going and annoyed them and they put her in the fucking mop cupboard? That was funny. That's the only place she'd be able to work as a fucking morgue, because they can't answer back, can they? Can you imagine, Diane? I've got a YouTube channel. Do you know what I'm finding funny? Is people coming here saying my channel's been recommended to them after they've watched a Lisa video. It's like, oh, that's great. Can you imagine Lardy? She'd be going fucking apeshit if I'm getting recommended after her videos. Interstitial cystitis. Yes, Susan. That was the latest one, wasn't it? Do you remember that, Marie? That was piss funny. I don't know why they've put me in here. It's freezing and it's full of mops. She just turned the light out and shut the door and left her. Where's that woman? Oh, I don't know. I think Janet shoved her in a cupboard somewhere. Do I? That's funny, Diane. Can you imagine? When somebody said you've been recommended, I was like, what? When YouTube recommended your video, I don't know why. And I'm like, yay, woohoo, I've made it. Being recommended. Put her in a cupboard. They did. It wasn't exactly a cupboard, but it was this tiny little offshoot of a room that had mops and a cupboard with bits and bobs in. And it wasn't like a proper hospital ward or hospital room, because they had nowhere to put her because there was fuck all wrong with her and they were sick of listening to her. So they just shoved her in there and then they left her. And she was doing these videos. I'm really cold and nobody's come back to see me. If I can find it, I'll do that, because that one was funny. They put me in the cupboard and I don't know what to do. But I think she'd gone about 85 times. She kept calling 911 and getting ambulances to take her back. I'm dry heaving and I feel terrible. It's like, well, fucking eat something and shut up. Do you think she'll have watched? I don't know, Tess. I'd watch. If someone did a video about me, I'm way nosy. I'd want to know what they said. But Lisa, I can't. Would Lisa bother her ass to watch me? I can't see it. Lardy might, but she was shouting and complaining. They left her there. Exactly. I just came in for a mop. Leave me alone. I don't know what's wrong with you. Tests? What tests? No one's doing tests on you. A very minor case of IBS. But that was the thing. I was dry heaving and I was so sick. But you'll see her in another video and she's like, oh, I've got a paper cut. Do you think I should take a tablet for that? And it's like, but you're a warrior and you've got a really strong pain threshold. Oh, go fuck yourself. I was felt myself being cut open, having a C-section. I'd like to see how you'd cope with that. The least thing. She's always fucking complaining. She's the biggest Karen going. Yeah. It was like when she had her knee operation. He never touched me. You're lucky he fucking spoke to you. Surgeons don't have time for fucking bedside conversations. Where's my peanut butter and banana? I'm vegan. I think they were, Dee. Yeah, because they could have left her in the hallway and it was probably no, shove her over there, get rid of her. And they'd still hear her shouting, am I Tess back? She's quite funny. If she, like I said to my husband, if she wasn't such a cunt, she could be funny. She could do funny videos. And she would have an even bigger following. It's like, I remember this thumbnail she did for a video once. Oh, it was a what's in my bag. And she did a thumbnail and it had a bottle of vodka and a big kitchen knife and something else. And it was really funny. And it was like, if you could just do that and not be such a miserable git, shouting at people and being abusive and nasty, you'd be in the hundreds of thousands. But no, she can't do that. Don't call me Mrs. Langer. I need to go to rehab. That was one of the... She was going on about... They have competitions to find the funniest names for threads at the Gossip Bakery. But that was one of the threads at the Gossip Bakery. She wanted to go to rehab and they said, no, no, no. Where are we now? 12 minutes and I'm going to get off. Because I feel like I've been gargling razor blades. How long have I been on here? Is there any timey thing? Because it took me that long to get on. I've lost the whole fucking thread of it now. What have I said that's right? I need rehab. We could all do with a bit of rehab, couldn't we? And people looking after us and running around after us. But that was the thing, see? She went, she had this operation. She didn't bother to get anything organised at home. And then she got back and she was complaining there was no food. Well, there won't be if you never fucking buy any. Thanks, Jan. It's been lovely having your company too. And a quick wave to Mr. Upzak. Enjoy your dinner. They should have just put her in a nice little padded room with a really nice little white jacket that does up at the back and just left her there for a few days. 3 hours, really? God. I can talk, can't I? Yeah, see, she could be really fit. She could have a great channel. I've said that all along. Sometimes I do find her really funny, but then other times, whoops, she's just an evil cow. Marsha, Marsha, Marsha. At least Shawnee got away. Yep, she locked them in the closet and swore blind she didn't, but she did. I've got video of that. I know she did. See you later, Jan. Shawnee had an operation on her shoulder the other day. Thank you, Marie. I have fun doing it as well. It's amazing how quick time goes, isn't it, when you're all chatting and having fun. I'll have to do it regular and do regular times and things. That's if, like I said, I figure out how to get on here. My son hadn't have been here tonight. It wouldn't have happened. I was about to throw this in the bin. I'd had enough. Yeah, it does. That's what she enjoys doing, though, isn't it, Marie? Being mean to people and making fun of them. It's quite sad, really. And it's like we were saying, she's stunted at school age. And she makes things up in her head about how wonderful things are going to be and everyone's going to love me and we're going to be BFFs and all the rest of it. And it's like, have you grown up at all? Do you... I'm a natural. Thank you, Tess. I remember the first live I did and it was like, I had a pain in my neck from looking at the chat because I was all sideways and I daren't move away because everything was going so fast and I couldn't keep up. But it's really good fun. Yeah, she does. That's the thing, and how rude is that, though, Dee? Who does that? Films people in secret and then puts it up on... No, that's wrong. Oh, poor Helen. She's still stuck downstairs with worms. Yeah, the I would nevers. That's a t-shirt I should have. I would never. Yeah, and then she does it 2 minutes after she says she would never do it. or she's done it umpteen times. Oh, somebody on the telly with chocolate. Proper chocolate. Like Cadbury's, big chunks of it. Can't remember the last time I had a proper chocolate. Christmas! I'm going to have chocolate for Christmas and blow the numbers. That wasn't it? I'm trying. I just had to think then. What kids? When Burke had his mates over, and yeah, why would you do that? And she would have left that there, filmed the whole thing, and put it up on the internet, and not said anything. If I was any of them boys' mothers, I'd have gone fucking mad if I'd seen that. Did my son give you permission? No. Wasn't it you, Marie, who said you hated that bit in it where she says, oh, if you're going somewhere, you can just throw him out at the side of the road. That's the sort of thing my mum used to say all the time. And they think they're so funny. Thank you, movie man. Yes, that's what I said. It's like that video where she was in the car and she was dragging me for filth again, where she filmed that woman in her dressing gown in the parking lot. And it's like, I wish I'd known who she was. And I'd have told her and got her to fucking have a... Because you can't just do that. What's she doing here in a fucking dressing gown? Blah, 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 blah. What do you know about that woman's life? Nothing. Fuck off. That's what she hates, though, is that I've got it on video. Drives her insane. Stop being a prat then, and I won't fucking keep recording you. What did you do that for? Because I knew you'd bin it off because you were being a cunt. That's why. And then it's like, oh, if it doesn't come out of my mouth, I wouldn't believe what you hear on the internet. Well, yeah, it came out of your mouth because you said it. Arse. How often do you think we should do these? Should we do a monthly or bi-weekly or... How weird is that, Melinda? Great minds. I'll put a community... God, what's happening to me? I'll put a community tab poll up and ask, how often would you lot be up for a live? Yeah, she's never clean though, is she? Everything's always fucking covered in hair, fucking dog hair, fluff, dandruff, God knows what else, old skin, and it's like, really? Tuppence halfpenny, get yourself a lint roller. Just before you go out the door, you'll be fine. You vote for bi-weekly. Okay, Tammy. I can do that. Once a week. Every night. If it's a quiet week, monthly does keep it fresh, yeah. I was thinking monthly would be good. But then... Yeah, well, see, that's the whole point of a community, Marie, isn't it? That we all chat to each other. I don't know why she doesn't let people... She's only letting those she chooses to talk to each other now, isn't it? Tay-Tay and Irma and Helen, they can talk to each other, but nobody else can. Fucking stupid. Yeah, I was going to say the time difference. Like, I need to do like an earlier one for the UK people, but there's more American people than UK people. So I need to have a chat with them and see what time they'd want me on it and how often. Oh, she always criticises people's appearance. And then she comes on with her hair looking like God knows what, a chin picked to hell, and like we said, covered in fluff and shit and shite. But anyway. And they give her money, I know. They pay her so she doesn't shout at them. Yeah, I'd deafen you all if I did that now. I've got the mic right next to me. Right, people. I'm going to get off here. I've really enjoyed myself this evening. I didn't think I was coming on at all. Like I said, I was on the verge of sitting in a corner crying. Beetlejuice? I'm lost, Susan. But hopefully, if I do it more often, I might actually figure it out and be able to do it without the help of my son. I know, that's just gross, isn't it, Marie? Yes, Melinda. Nobody needs to see that. Trying to show how thin she is. She lives in fucking La La Land. Good night, Diane. It's been fun. I've had a great evening with you all. Go on, Susan. Larry looks like... Night, night, Tammy. I'm waiting to see what Susan says. Larry looks like. Cool, I'm glad, Movie Man. Oh, right, she looks like Beetle. She does, doesn't she? With the weird hair. Maybe that's what we should call her. Mind you, isn't there a thing if you say his name 3 times he turns up or something? I've not watched Beetlejuice. My husband would have. Oh, thank you, Marie. Right, good night to everybody, and I will catch you in the next video and the next live. Like I said, I'll do a poll and we'll see how often I should do these lives. But it's been fun chatting to everyone. It's nice getting the feedback instead of sitting here talking to myself. Yeah, now I see it. I can't unsee it, can I? Right then, good night everyone. Take care. Look after yourselves, and I will catch you in the next one.